Yes, everybody, how are we all doing? Hope we're all good. Hope everybody's doing well. Transfer window is closed. It's done. It's over. And, well, we didn't sign anybody. I'd like to know what anyone thinks about the window. Do you think we have left ourselves short? Do you think we should have signed a midfielder? Or maybe loaned one? There was talk about Tonali, which... not a chance. You're not going to go to Newcastle on deadline day and get Tonali. It's not going to happen. No, not a chance. No way. No chance whatsoever. Not happening. And if it was, and there were any rumours in it, which were quite legit, and there were legs in it, Newcastle would have just said straight away 80 million on deadline day. Not a prayer. Not happening. Not happening. So yeah. Have we got enough to win the league? I do think we should have signed a midfielder, maybe even a loan. And the one I was shouting to sign, which I thought was a really good option, is Leon Goretzka from Bayern Munich. 30-year-old. He's won 6 titles. He's got bags of experience. He's played at World Cup, Euros with Germany. I mean... imagine him coming into Arsenal team. He's won miles more trophies than most of these players. Some of these players haven't even won anything. So, I mean, I don't know. I just think if Declan, I know we can say, well, what if that player gets injured? If that player gets injured? But if Declan Rice gets injured, then I feel we're very weak in midfield because Zubimendi's very weak at times. That will be Declan Rice. Having more pressure on him, and I just can't see Arteta bringing Miles Lewis-Skelly into midfield. But we'll see. Abdul, big up Rich and the chat. Big up Abdul. Hope you're well, my guy. Please do smash up the likes and subscribe as well, people. If you're new to the channel, I'm trying to get to 700 subs. I'm not far off. I think I'm about 9 away. So hope everybody's doing good. I'm having a lot of problems for some reason. Every time I keep coming back onto lives, I have to take ages to sort it. I have to do a test shoot. My mic keeps not working. I have to reset it. I have to unplug my webcam. That goes off. I've had to set my background and everything. It's bugging me. Really, really frustrating. I haven't had a laptop for about 10 years. And sometimes, like with things like that, you just think, I'm glad. Because... oh man, like I always say, your laptop is like your ticker. You just don't know what's going to happen. You turn your laptop on and think, why is that not working? That was working yesterday. It's been working for ages. I've just been setting up for me live. Bang, jumping on, done. Then all of a sudden, it's just not playing ball. I'm having to reconnect, restart my laptop, unplug my webcam, etc., etc. And I'm like, fucking hell. But, and that's why I say it's like that, your ticker. You think, why is that hurting today? Why you got pain in your chest? So, man, it's frustrating. So, yeah. Where did that... Abdul, that would have been a dream. Yeah, listen, like I say, Leon Goretzka is going to walk from Bayern Munich as a free agent, but looks of it. Abdul, that would be free. Yeah, so it would have been dream. Brennick74, morning Rich and the chat. Big up to you, Brennick. Go and subscribe to Brennick, people. If you already haven't, Brennick74. Big up to you, my guy. Hope you're well. Hope everybody's good in the chat. Lynch Quinigonas, big up Rich. Big up Lynch. Lynch tomorrow, massive. Let's lock in that final. Absolutely. And now, see, I'm all over the shop. I'm all over the place because I'm frustrated because I was meant to be on live about an hour ago. I can actually say today, I can say Arsenal play, and I might be able to say tonight, in my time, we will be in our final. In a final, I mean, not used to it. We Arteta people, not used to it. I've seen them. I've seen titles, etc. But yeah, we've got to take Chelsea to cleaners. Got to smash them. So yeah, for me, it's now tonight, Lynch. But yeah, massive. Let's lock in that final. Let's get in there. Let's get to a final, for God's sake. We're not even reaching one with Arteta. Lawrence Manuel, big up to my guy. I get in that Jackanory theme in my head when I heard the news that we were after Tonali today. Lawrence, big up to my guy. I mean, it's ridiculous. I thought, not a chance. No way, mate. No way. Newcastle's not going to give us Tonali. And if they did, they'd have said 80 million straight away. Abdul, let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. See, I'm all over the place, guys. I do apologise because I'm pissed off because I was meant to be on live an hour ago and I'm having to reset. It's happening every night as well. It's only just started and I've not been able to just, like, I don't know, say I'm live in half an hour and then next minute, bang, jump on. I'm having to do a little quick like a test shoot and then see if things are working. Tonight, did it. Wasn't working from start. Restart my laptop. Unplug my webcam. And I ain't the brainiest guy with all this shit, let me tell you. I ain't had a laptop for about 10 years. I'm having to learn in a way I really don't want to learn with things going wrong. Abdul, I think we win tomorrow. Let's go 2-1 all the way to Wembley and first of many trophies this season, hopefully. Yeah, this will breed confidence into the players, guys. This is a massive game now. Some of these players have not even reached a final with Arsenal. So many of them haven't, actually. And that's what I'm saying. Over years, it's not been good enough at all. We haven't been reaching finals. We've not been getting to Wembley. So this will breed confidence now and push us on for the league as well. So we have to. If we lose tonight, there's going to be questions asked. And maybe these players' mentality and Arteta has to take accountability because we'll be like, this is not a different Arsenal. Right now, it will not be a different Arsenal if we end up losing tonight because people say, look, first hurdle, pressure's on, chance to go to a final, folded. So hopefully that's not the case. Matthew Ryan, hi, how are you, my guy? Good to see you in the chat. New to the chat, I do believe. Hope you are well. Hope everybody's doing good in the chat as well, guys. I will stay on for about an hour and a half. I should have been on a lot earlier, at least an hour ago. So here we go. Josie Connor Golding, Top Gooners saying about Tonali, but he hasn't had a good season, played well in Champions League, but in Premier League, this passing being very poor, giving ball away. I'm a massive fan of Tonali. He's got the shades of Pirlo. Not in that league yet, but I'm just saying you can relate him a little bit to Pirlo. Lynch, Lover, Red Bull, Arsenal. Not Manuel, what these dickheads in our fan base who are wanking in their socks that we're 6 points clear of City is that we still have to go to the Etihad, so technically we're only 3 points ahead. Yeah, and I agree, Lawrence. I've said if Man City had lost yesterday and we go and beat Sunderland on Saturday afternoon, I'm saying then, yeah, I think that would be title done. But they're still there, mate. They're still there. And 6 points to me, it doesn't make me think, yeah, it's over. The only way everyone knows now, which, and probably a lot of people agree, the only confidence I have in Arsenal winning league is because of Gabriel and Saliba. Not going other way, not we attacking because we just don't see it enough. We only see those games like against Leeds, Aston Villa second half, maybe every 7 games. So if Man City had lost yesterday and would have beat Sunderland, I would have probably said we'll go and win title because Gabriel and Saliba, we can keep plenty of clean sheets. But they didn't lose, they drawn. So to me, it's and if they do beat Liverpool, then it will be a bit of like, oh shit, what if they start building a run now? Because I keep saying it, people need to realise that Man City have got a lot of injuries. They've got no Garvidal, they've got no Diaz. They've had that's been about 3 weeks now or so, maybe a little bit longer. They've had 8 Nori African nations. They've had Rodri out at start of season again, missed nearly all last season, missed most of this season. They've had Marmoush out all start at season. Kovacic is still out, he's been out. Cherky was out at start at season. They've had Oh, fuck off. I just nearly said it then. Yeah, Kovacic. Who else were it? Cherky. They've had a lot of injuries. They've got a lot of injuries. Savinho's out again. There was another one. I know. I'm just about to say it and all. So the defence is not as good as it used to be. But like I agree with you, Lawrence. To me, I need to see Arsenal 9 points clear, and then I can say that will probably be it. But 6, no, not for me. Sunderland is a huge game as well, with City going to Anfield. It is actually, and the thing is, Sunderland's beat Burnley tonight, so they might have a bit of a confidence boost. Joe's going to go in. Reed predicted 11. It said Havertz to come out and Odegaard in hope not. I can see it. I can see Odegaard playing tonight. I can say tonight now for me. I just don't play that guy. Do not play the weakest captain in football. Rennick 74. Ethan should never have gone on loan. More injuries incoming within the squad. I agree, Rennick. That's why I said today we should have signed Leon Goretzka. 30-year-old, bags of experience, won 6 titles with Bayern Munich, played with top players. You know, he's played in World Cups, he's played in Euros. You're telling me, just even signing him, who is going to probably walk as well in summer on a free, are you telling me that, like, he's not worthy of playing for this Arsenal team? He could help. He could have helped us massively, to be honest. I really do think that. I honestly think Leon Goretzka could have helped us big time. Imagine him being in the dressing room, you know, with these players. They'd be asking him, what's it like? How does it feel to win trophies? Although, I just think Arteta would hate it, looking at Leon Goretzka and thinking, wow, look how many titles he's won. He's a better player than I ever was. He's won more trophies than me. And I feel like that sometimes. Like Arteta just looks at some players and think, I can't have them in my team because they were a better player than me. They've won more trophies than me. So, I don't know. I can imagine Arteta doing that. I really can. I know it would be crazy, but this is Arteta we're talking about, guys. Lawrence Manuel, don't have a good feeling about tomorrow. See, you guys can still say tomorrow. I can say tonight now. I'm not 100% confident, Lawrence. I'm not. I think Chelsea's going to come at us, and I think they're going to go straight for us. I really do. And if they score first, then it could rock us. It could, because these players, like I keep saying, you look at Arteta, hardly won anything as a player, never been capped by his Spanish national team, never got a cap for Spain, for his own country, never got one cap, played for his country once, didn't win many trophies as a player at all, won one FA Cup in his managerial career. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, where's the influence going to come from? If we go 1-0 down, these players have never been in that situation before, have got a chance to go to a final. Most of these players have never won a trophy, never reached a final, and then you've got a guy on touchline who's won one FA Cup. So, like, who's leading who here? Do you know what I mean? Now, if you had someone like a Conte or Enrique, Flick, Inzaghi, Ancelotti, the list goes on touchline, they would be like, guys, calm down, we've got this, let's just tweak a few things. And this is where, like what Lawrence said, I don't have confidence in Arteta. I really don't. Like, if we need a goal tonight or something, you can see him just stood there, and it's like, 4-3-3. We'll ride it out, guys. We'll just see how it goes, and rely on Gabriel Saliba keeping a clean sheet. And I can't have that. I can't keep having that with Arteta. And it's not me making it up. It's what we've seen with the Forest, Liverpool twice, City at Emirates didn't offer him much different. Wolverhampton, we made him look like a top. He needs to start changing. He needs to just do those little tweaks, because we keep getting told he's a top elite manager, and I'm telling you now, he's not a top elite manager. He's not a top elite manager. Top elite managers reach finals every season, nick a cup here or there, make sure they win a league. We're not even reaching Wembley at the moment with Arteta. We might do this season, of course, but at the moment we're not reaching Wembley, man. We're not getting to any finals. Big teams with a proper manager. if you don't win a league, you'll end up winning an FA Cup that season, or if you don't win that FA Cup, you'll get to a final. Ideally, you want to win all trophies, but we're not. Do you know what I mean? And so, like I said, this season is the last chance for Arteta. It is the last chance. He should not be given any more time if he fails again this season, because it's becoming ridiculous. If we stick with him and he don't win nothing, we're going to be we will probably be the most laughed at football club, I would say, in world football all summer, because everyone will be waiting. Oh, fucking hell, Arsenal again! Look, top of league all season, and next minute they buckle it at end, they fold at end, they capitulate. We might not. We might even win a double, a Champions League and a Premier League, only because of Gabriel Saliba. Though that's where it comes from me, only because of our defence, not because of Arteta, not because how ruthless we are. In some games we are, but we only see it like every 7 or 8 games. So this is where I'm at, guys. I want to see this. I want to see the first reached final ticked off tonight. If we lose, it's going to probably be a players' mentality thing. And why didn't Arteta change that in second half? Why didn't he give Leon Rosenior a different headache? Why didn't he give him something different to think about? Or we might just turn up and play like we did against Aston Villa second half, and we could quite easily beat Chelsea 2-0 on night. So let's just wait and see on that one. I have no idea what team's going to be playing. I don't know. I really don't know. ZSM, we have signed a young lad. Yep, according to Arsenal sources. Yeah, is it Jaden Nixon or something? Stoke centre back. Another centre back. I say we should have signed Ruben Neves. Well, this is what me and Darkside said. We said Ruben Neves and Leon Goretzka. I think Ruben Neves would have been best when you take it in consideration with his obviously experience, etc. in the Premier League. But there's apparently he's signing a new 3-year deal with El Hilal. So that one right at question, I think. And Leon Goretzka is going to walk from Bayern in summer for free. 30-year-old, won 6 titles, played at top level. If Arsenal had chucked 25 million to Bayern Munich today, we would have signed Leon Goretzka. We would have got Leon Goretzka today for 25 million, definitely. Or even maybe 20. It'd have been a great signing. I mean, 6'2", 30-year-old, 6 titles. I mean, I thought that would have been a fantastic signing, to be honest. I really do. But it's not happened, guys. Window's shut now till summer. God, let's hope Declan Rice don't get injured. Otherwise, our midfield, yes, we'll still have Norgard and Zubimendi, but to me that looks like a pair of weaklings. I don't see physicality in those two at all. Norgard's probably a bit stronger than Zubimendi, but if Declan Rice gets injured, that's it. We're down to Norgard and Zubimendi. Then that means they will have to play nearly every game. And then this is what I'm saying. Who's on the bench as a midfielder? Because I still don't think Arteta will put trust in Miles Lewis-Skelly, even though Miles Lewis-Skelly can play midfield, but I don't think he will. I don't think he'll do it. So let's just see. But we've been here before, haven't we? You know, we're attacking areas, and why didn't we sign these attacking players? Look what we've done. We've fucked our season up. We've got no attacking players, no no striker. So let's see what happens. Migs, yes, Rich, what are you saying, King? Migs, big up to my guy. I hope you're all good. Hope you are well. I'm good, thank you, Migs. Just trying to go in as a best number 10. So technical Havertz not the greatest, but at the same time doesn't show us down, slow us down in midfield like Odegaard. Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever say this, but I would go with Havertz over Odegaard. But Eze's number 10 for me. He needs to start getting consistency in games as a number 10. But I just don't think that'll happen. I just don't. Migs feels bad loaning Nwaneri when we are injury prone. Absolutely, Migs. Nwaneri should be at this club. He should be at this club. And I'll keep saying it. 19-year-old, well, he'll be turning 19 in March. Ethan Nwaneri is 19 in March, a breakthrough season, scores 9 goals in 3 different competitions, EFL, Premier League and Champions League. Premier League, Champions League, top stages. I mean, you can't ask for anything more from a young lad, a breakthrough season, 9 goals, and you're telling me he don't deserve minutes this season or even to be on bench? I'm not having it. No chance. No way. He's far too good to just be sat there rotting on a bench. And hopefully he does well at Marseille, but he should be in this Arsenal squad. He really should. He's a threat. I would trust him on right wing as a Saka backup, or if Saka's injured now, I would trust Ethan Nwaneri to play in that right wing. 100%. He's very fast with running with the ball. He's got a lot of intensity, a lot of urgency. He's got good close control. He's got an eye for goal. He wants to break into the box all the time. And he scores goals. He freaking scores goals. But Arteta's took the piss out of him. And it started last season when we were playing PSG, second leg. Just sat there. We needed a goal, creative spark. And Arteta Ethan's just sat there and Arteta's like, not bothered. He actually, this is why I don't like Arteta, people. He's a stubborn, smug prick. He better get over the line and win this Premier League or Champions League. ZSM, for those who prove worthy, the title awaits. It does. Let's just see how it goes, guys. There's no excuses this year, let me tell you. UK Arsenal, how are you? New to the chat, I think. Rich99 Arsenal. Rich99, he has no excuse. He spent £1 billion. He has the squad he wants. Absolutely, UK Arsenal. Absolutely. And this is why I've been saying all January, not mentioned, yeah, we need that player, we need that player. Normally, every single window, I will say, right, we need to sign this player. But I hadn't said it literally until Moreno's injury. And then I thought, right, we need a midfielder, maybe on loan or whatever, or short term or something like that. And I just thought, right, Leon Goretzka is going to walk away from Bayern Munich for a free. Great player. He's physically strong. He's took about 6'2", I think. Won 6 titles. To bring someone like that in for a nice price as well, that would have really helped this team. Really would have given him a kick and a push. You know, someone like that with so much experience, won titles, it really would have helped. But it's all on Arteta and Arsenal owners on board again. I don't know what Andre Berta's thinking about this, because I really like him. But if we're left short and we don't win league, there's going to be massive questions asked, massive. Because obviously everyone knows in my chat I do not like Mikel Arteta. I would sack him now to bring someone like Conte in, Inzaghi, Flick, Enrique. I would sack him today. Abdul ZSM, yeah, he is a defender. Jaden Dixon, that's it, absolutely centre back, one for future. UK Arsenal, Rich 99 Arsenal, he been told this: if he don't win a trophy, he will be gone. Yeah, and it should be like that, UK Arsenal, because there's no way we should be keeping a guy who's turned Arsenal into a nearly team at the moment. So let's just see what happens with this. Andy, do we have away goals rule in Carabao Cup? I'm not sure. Did they scrap it? They might. I think they've scrapped that, haven't they? I think they've scrapped it. No away goals rule. I think they've scrapped it, Andy. I think that got binned off, mate. ZSM, Moreno is injured, so why doesn't he trust Christian Norgard? Exactly. There we go, ZSM, absolutely. Mids, also feel we were slow when signing Madueke, and so many good wingers went cheap last season. Yeah, and I'm still not sold on Madueke. Right now, we have a Chelsea version, Madueke. Flash, rapid, good at shifting ball at his feet, decent shot on him at times, looks fantastic, end product. Boom. Not there. You get some of these wet wipes like Adam Keys. Oh, he's fantastic. He's one-on-one. He's phenomenal. Shut up, you absolutely twat. What a wet wipe. Bigging Madueke up like he's some kind of special player. Fuck off. I've seen Alexis Sanchez, a bit of Andy Limpar, Mark Overmars, Freddie Lundberg, Robert Pires. You know, shut up, man. Absolute dickhead. Big in him. And it's the same guy who big Kai Havertz up for scoring 15 goals in all competitions, like he was some kind of superstar striker. There's some absolute idiots what support Arsenal. Some what are just kiss arses, literally obsessed with this Arteta. That's what they are. They're anything what Arteta wants. They that's it. They're obsessed with him. So he's going to go in. Why not Rice, Havertz, Eze midfield tomorrow? Zubimendi never plays well against big teams. I tell you something and all, Fernandes is on form for Chelsea. He's scoring goals and all, not just on form. The same exactly 1 year ago on 2nd of February 2025, even 1 year he scored a banger to make it 5-1 to Arsenal to announce himself on the world stage. This is it, man. This is it. If you're in a breakthrough season and you're scoring in Premier League and Champions League, what more can you be doing? Like 9 goals in all competitions, people. Like, he wasn't far from being top scorer at Arsenal. There's not one person can say that Ethan Nwaneri doesn't deserve to be in this squad this season and getting more minutes, because he definitely does. Definitely does. ZSM, I don't think Bayern would have let Goretzka walk to a potential team they can face in the UCL final, and paying anything over 15 million wouldn't have made sense. I think it'd have been a great signing, to be honest. I really do. But I know what you're about with that. With Bayern, they might obviously going to look at Arsenal as a threat. ZSM's Rodri, tears. I mean, the refs favoured so much to City a few years ago. I don't even feel for City. Yeah, Rodri's really opened up, hasn't he? I've not seen Rodri do that before. Migs, we should secure Rodrigo for next season and look to get a good creative mid too. Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, people, I don't know if people, you probably will when I say it, but we've got to pay about 45 million for Nkapé straight away, because he's only on loan at Arsenal, and I imagine we're going to sign him, so that's going to be about 45 million straight out. UK Arsenal, what happened to Max Diamond? He can play wide and in the middle. Yep, is it still injured though, UK Arsenal? I don't think it should be too long, but he got a big injury, and obviously he's still a young guy. His bones aren't even fully developed yet. ZSM, Madueke is better than Reece Nelson. Yeah, I'd probably say maybe. But then again, if Reece Nelson hadn't been injured all the time, he could have been a bit better, I think. There's Reece Nelson goal v Bournemouth, by the way. I really thought when he scored and we won, yeah, last minute after being 2-0 down, I really thought he would win. We would win the title. Yeah, I mean, well, makes personally Skelly and Nwaneri deserve time in squad, absolutely. In squad for coming in and doing more than just filling in. That's what I'm saying. It's like they've just been took the piss out of. Yeah, just come in and fill in for us, and that's it. They were getting England caps. Obviously, Ethan Nwaneri is an under-21 championship winner in England. Miles Lewis-Skelly got his senior debut in England, scored on his debut. So obviously they're good enough. Do you know what I mean? What? And doing more than just filling a spot where we are injured. They gave us an edge. Last year, they brought us back to life. Yes, they did. We didn't have many things to shout out about last season, but Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis-Skelly's breakthrough was one of them, let me tell you. ZSM, it's a loan with an obligation for Nkapé, as far as I know. Yeah, I think it is, ZSM. I think it is. Andy Rich, would you be doing watch along tomorrow or heading to Emirates? Andy, I haven't been to Emirates for about 10 years, my guy, and I've only been about 4 or 5 times. I only got to Highbury once. I'm having an heart operation at the end of the month, so I'm not doing those kind of things at the moment, mate. But I don't know. I don't know about watch-alongs. It's something I wouldn't mind doing, but I like to just have the volume up and sit there and watch it. Do you know what I mean? So I might do a watch along on another game. I think we play Brentford next Thursday. But I don't know. Watch alongs are good, but I do like to have the volume on and like to be literally eyes glued on it. Do you know what I mean? But I know what you're saying. I think I might have to do one. I think I might start and see how it goes and see how I am with it, because I've not done one yet. Let me just make sure I put that on screen. Yeah, it's so we'll look into that, Andy. We'll look into that. Joseph's going to go in. To be fair, Saka hasn't really been better when it comes to stats. No, he hasn't. Saka's not been good at all this season, and I still think it's to do with his grade tier 3 hamstring injury, and that is by being overplayed, I do believe, by Gareth Southgate and Mikel Arteta. When it comes to stats, Martinelli and Trossard, to be fair, Saka has got easy ride with people this year. Yeah, he has. That 100%, I agree with that. Brennick, Top Gunners seem happy that Ethan is on loan. It's about agreeing. Absolutely, Brennick. Yeah, but last year they were calling him Wonder Boy, Wonder Kid, everything. Do you know what I mean? Now Arteta's done it. Oh, yeah, we've got to back everything Arteta does, says and wants. That's what I'm saying. There's that many fans in this Arsenal fan base what have got affiliation with Mikel Arteta. Just that guy. Not this behind me, not Arsenal Football Club, not the club. It's Arteta. They have got an affiliation with Arteta. If he leaves, a lot of them, I would say, would even go and support that team who Arteta's gone to. And I would agree with Arteta's decision, loan him out. Ethan is quality, and average player goes out on loan for experience. Ethan's very good, and I really, but it's all because he don't defend that much. He don't do this. He don't. Stop taking his talent away from him. This is the problem. We're starting to really all about defence. Oh, Eze don't defend as much. So he's a number 10. In my time in football, number 10s, it was more 70 to 80% attack and bring that creativity spark, and get that attack flowing, that intensity, that urgency, drive forward, passing the ball fast into feet to the strikers, etc., the wingers. Now it seems to be like, oh, Eze has to be a 60% defender. No. Stop taking the game away from Arteta's a talent killer. It is simple as that. It really is a talent killer. Because he wasn't that good himself, and that's probably why. I think there's a lot of jealousy, I do, to be honest. I really, really do. Then why don't we try 4-4-2 formation? Gyökeres and Havertz. Absolutely, ZSM. But again, even something simple like that, Arteta won't even try a different formation. He didn't do it against Portsmouth. He didn't even do it against Karat. Migs up end of month, fucking hell, Rich. Had some acute heart attacks between 18 and 24. Whoa, sorry to hear that. Suffering now. Hope everything goes well and you have a full speedy recovery. Mate, seriously, wishing. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Migs. I really am. Well, I've had this issue now for 10 years, and I have something called SVT, superior ventricular tachycardia, which basically, my electrical signals don't kind of work properly in my ticker, and I've had hospitals, stays, in, outs, A&E days, in for a night, in for 15 nights. So hopefully, when they've done this, it's called SVT ablation, either burn this damaged tissue or freeze it, whichever procedure they want to do. It's like a procedure / operation. Not a major operation, but it is a procedure. And when they've done it, they say everything is back to normal. It's literally fully fixed. So hopefully it will happen like that, because it's been 10 years and it has stopped a few things, and it does knock your confidence, I must admit. It does stop you doing things, even things probably what you still could do. It does knock your confidence. So thank you very much for that, Migs, and I'm sorry to hear about yours as well, which I've had a lot of episodes, but touch wood, I've never actually had a full heart attack. But SVT, supraventricular tachycardia, it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous, and it can lead to things like that, heart attack. So hopefully, once I've had this procedure, you can call it, / little op, however you want to title it, everything will be okay in time. Migs, every success and wealth in health, my bro. Thank you very much, Migs, and same to you as well. I'm really sorry to hear about that with those heart attacks. Wade, we won the if we beat Sunderland next week and City lost. Yeah, if we beat Sunderland, guys, next season. Sorry, if we beat Sunderland on Saturday and Man City lose to Liverpool, I will come on here and say Arsenal will win the Premier League because of Gabriel and Saliba. We can go on a run of like 4 games without even conceding any goal, even more games. I will. If we beat Sunderland and Liverpool lose to Liverpool, I will come on here on Sunday night and announce Arsenal the champions of the Premier League. Now, yeah, it's premature, but this is how confident I am only regarding our team with our defence with Gabriel and Saliba. Other way, going forward, wingers, attackers, no, No, not confident at all. But we can go on like a run with about 4 or 5 games without even conceding. Let's make sure I put that up. Make sure I put that up, because sometimes there we go. Yeah. Migs, every success and well, yeah. Sorry, I've seen that one. That one's gone up. Although Messi and Ronaldinho didn't defend, there you go. Perfectly point, because they wasn't needed to, and it's not their game. Absolutely, Abdul. Absolutely, mate. This manager seems to think he can interfere with people's talent. Your best players should be focusing on attacking. Look at how Klopp let Salah on what's his best at. Absolutely. Migs, bless you, mate. I do hope it goes well for you. Thank you very much, Migs. And sorry to hear about yours, man. Again, really, so sorry to hear about. ZSM, people reference Enrique making everyone press, but the thing is, Enrique as coach. Listen, Enrique knows how to bring balance. Let me tell you, Enrique has coached superstars like Messi. He knows how to handle big players, and PSG doesn't have a superstar like Salah or Messi. No, they don't. Absolutely, they don't. Great point. ZSM. Ronnie Burr, good to see you in the chat. How are you? God bless you, mate. Wish you health, wealth, and abundance. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, listen, there's a lot more people worse off than me, let me tell you. A lot. UK Arsenal, good luck with the surgery. Rich 99 Arsenal. Thank you very much, UK Arsenal. And welcome to the chat as well. I do believe you are new. I'm trying to get to that 700 subs, people. About 11 off, I think. ZSM will have you in prayers, Rich. Thank you. Well, listen, I was meant to have it on the 27th of January. I literally got to the hospital and got a phone call that morning and told me the consultant who was performing the procedure had to deal with an overnight emergency in another hospital. So I was literally in hospital thinking, yeah, all going to be sorted. The 27th of January, no show. Consultant had to deal with an emergency overnight in another hospital. So the positive, I looked at that. The negative is that I'm still waiting, still not sorted. You have to wait for that day and think, right, I'm getting everything ready for me op tomorrow. That same feeling again. But the positive is that my consultant was able to go and attend to someone, male or female. I don't know what age it was. Obviously, they're not going to discuss that. He might have saved their life. Do you know what I mean? So I looked at it like as a positive in a way. Wade, what do you think of some fans saying they don't want to win the league with Arteta because he'll be here for another 5 years if we win? Now I can see where they're saying it. I can, but we've got to. We can't turn this chance down, because Man City will come back. We know they will. Liverpool will come back, and I don't know what's going to happen with Man United, but people need to remember that Man United are Man United. Even in the worst times, they can still attract players like Casemiro and stuff, who's been quite good recently. They can still bring big players in. So in summer, they might go massive. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know. They could be back next season. I'm not saying Man United will win the league next season, but they could be even stronger. They're pushing now. They're literally 5 points away from Aston Villa now in third. So this is our chance. This is our last chance now. Even Emmanuel Petit, the Arsenal legend, who was only at Arsenal for 3 years, with Marc Overmars, came from Monaco. Obviously, Marc Overmars came from Ajax, and they both left to go to Barcelona in 3 years. And I always like to use this, they're actually legends just in 3 years, and then obviously both left to go to Barcelona. But even Emmanuel Petit said the other day, who we know, like I just said, he's a legend. He's been critical of Arsenal, because that's what I do. That's what people do in the chat. We will criticise Arsenal and Arteta when it needs it, and obviously praise when it needs it. Arteta and Arsenal. But even he said the other day, he kind of basically said he thinks Arsenal will win the league this season, but it is now or never. He's literally saying it's now or never. So there you go. I mean, I don't think we get another chance. If we don't win it this year, I think that's it. And the thing is, and all, well, I use this all the time, and I always say, Always expect the unexpected, the good, the bad, the sad, the happy. Anything in life, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you always have to think of the bigger picture, and especially in football as well, because people might say, oh, yeah, if we don't win league this season, we can go again next season. Start waking up, people. Start using your head. Do you think, honestly, Declan Rice is just going to keep, I'll just stay at Arsenal for another season? No trophy. William Saliba, oh yeah, but he's signed a new contract. Blah, 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 blah. And it's all about protecting the value of the player. That's all it is. Do you think William Saliba, Gabriel and Declan Rice, I'll just stay at Arsenal. Don't win anything, but I'll just keep... No, that's the thing where it's going to hurt as well. We're going to see this great generation of players, a great squad. If we don't win trophies, just go, see ya, bang, 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 bang. I'm off. Play for Real Madrid, play for Barcelona, play for Bayern Munich. They're going to get the pick. They're going to get the pick. If Gabriel said he were leaving tomorrow, everybody in the world would want to sign him. Absolutely everybody. Obviously, not everybody will be able to afford him, but same with Saliba, same with Declan Rice, Timber. You know, if we don't win a title this season, I believe one big player will leave Arsenal in summer, and it would not surprise me if Real Madrid took an interest in Declan Rice. He's level-headed, he wants trophies, even when he signed for Arsenal, he says there's no excuse no more, etc. He's come out, obviously, and said, like, we have to win trophies even as well from signing. Obviously, Declan Rice should be our captain. But if Real Madrid came in from its summit and we didn't win anything this season, which is unthinkable to think of it, what position we're in at the minute, but it could happen. I do think Declan Rice would think, I'm not getting any younger here. I want to be at top of my game winning trophies. I know how good he is. He knows he's good. He knows, you can see it. He's got so much confidence in him. And it wouldn't surprise me, like, if Real Madrid approach Declan Rice and we don't win anything, we could potentially lose Declan Rice in summer. You know, Gabriel or Saliba could turn around and say they're not happy. Why would they be? Arsenal's a fantastic club. It's the Arsenal, you know, but we're a nearly club at minute. And these players want to win trophies. And all these, like, wet wipes on Twitter, oh, they're going to stay with Mikel Arteta. They love Mikel Arteta's project. They love running the hands through his licorice hair, you know. No. A lot of these players want trophies. Wake the fuck up. A footballer wants to win trophies. At the end of his career, does he want to look at his career and just go empty, 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 empty? Or does he want to go one, 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 one? Nobody wants to have a football career and not win trophies. And some people are, you know, unfortunate, and it never happens because the teams they play with, like Matt Le Tissier. Yeah, he even still says to this day he didn't really regret it, that he didn't win trophies because he was living a life what his mates were just dreaming of, even when he was younger, playing for Southampton, money he were earning, the lifestyle. But he was a one club man. But now it's changed. Social media is massive. Everything's blew up. Oh, you've played at that club and you didn't win nothing. Even if they're not on social media, families show them this, show them that. Look what they're saying about you. You're that good, but you've still not even won a Premier League title. So that's a problem. I'm not saying we will, but if we don't win a trophy this season, I guarantee a big player will turn around and say, I want to leave this club, because they'll get fed up. They'll get fed up of waiting. UK Arsenal, yeah, I am new and subscribe. Thank you very much, UK Arsenal. Anyone who's got a channel, people, shout out and I will sub to you as well. Thank you very much, UK Arsenal. Brother BK, shout out to everyone in the chat, including Rich, 99 Arsenal. Keep up the good work on the channel, appreciate it. And shout out from South Bronx BKL, Contreras, aka Sports Entertainment Guy. Well, thank you very much for that, brother BKL. I'm new to the channel, I think. Much appreciated, guys. JK, this Arsenal team could easily be like the late zeros, absolutely late thousands, early 2010s team. A lot of potential without silverware. We need to win now. Great point, KK. This is it. It could be. We could be like, oh yeah, everything looks brilliant. Next minute, it just starts capitulating. Players want to leave, all this, you know what I mean? Ryan, the Arsenal fan. Hello, how are you, my guy? How are you? Ryan, good to see you in the chat. Ryan, Arsenal fan. So many new people, Rich. Yeah, there's some new people. There's some new people in the chat, guys. I'm trying to get to 700. I don't know if I'll be able to do it on this. I don't think I will. 7 away. 7 away. I'm 7 away. Let's just see. See if I can do it. I don't think I'll be able to do it tonight, but we can try. We can try. So please do smash up the likes and subscribe as well, people, if you're new to the channel. What do we think? Are we going to our final tonight? And obviously I'll say that in UK. Will I be saying? And it feels weird because we've just haven't seen it for a long, long time. We don't know what Wembley looks like no more under Arteta. Will we be saying we're in a final? We're going to Wembley. What do you think? What do you seriously think? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Excuse me. Based on our defence, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're winning league. We're winning Carabao Cup. But it's not all about that, is it? It's not. It's about balance. Balance. And this is why some people still will keep Man City as favourites to win the Premier League, because yes, they've got a dire defence at times, but they've got the centre-backs out. There's no Diaz, there's no Garvadil, and I'm not saying Diaz, because there's no... Man City do not have a world-class centre-back. They haven't got a Diaz of 2 years ago. That is facts. And I said at the start of the season, I believe Man City will win league. I've got it wrong at the moment, I think. But I also said before I said it, me and Peppermint said it, Shane Gunner said it, that it's the defence. It's just the defence what could let them down massively. And I still don't know to this day why Man City and Pep, even last season, Pep put faith in Núñez, Matheus Núñez at right back, who, when he played for Wolverhampton Wanderers, he was a centre midfielder. And when you think and take into consideration, before Núñez was at right back at City, it was Kyle Walker, one of the best right backs the Premier League's ever seen. So it really does shock me with that move with Pep. Like, he's never gone out and brought a class right back since Kyle Walker has obviously left. Now Núñez has got better at right back, but when you think of Kyle Walker to Núñez, there's no comparison. It's like that. It's wide apart. So I think that's where the frailties come as well. I think, when you to Kyle Walker to Núñez, it's just miles apart. Obviously Rodri were out all season. Last season nearly. He missed nearly all season last year. He's missed most of this season. Only just come back. So they're going to get Johnny Stones back. They're going to get obviously other players back. So I just don't know. I don't know. But I always think if Man City start shutting the shop up and become more defensive and stop conceding goals, then I do worry, because all it takes is for Haaland just to click, and he could go on a run right until the end of the season, because he has it in his terms. He has it a bit of a dry patch at the moment. And Cherky, obviously, to me, Cherky's a bit bogged at season. So I don't know. When I'm basing it on Man City, I'm saying Arsenal's going to win league because Man City's defence will keep conceding. But then I look at Arsenal's defence and say we could win a treble with that defence, the way we play at times, and how we can just hold teams off and shut the shop up. But when it comes to attacking, because I've seen it that many times this season, I don't have full confidence in this football team destroying teams, playing like we did against Aston Villa at second half, Inter Milan, Tottenham, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid. I'm not seeing it enough. I'm only seeing those kind of games maybe every 6 games. So I can't fully say that we can win any trophy this season. Like tonight, if we turn up like we did against Wolves, who we made look a top 10 side, and at the time they were on course to break the record for the least points in Premier League history, obviously Wolves have turned it round now. Rob Edwards has got them a couple of results, but they still win down. And if we play like we did against Liverpool, Forest, Chelsea will beat us tonight. They will do a job on us on the night. They will get at us and they will beat us. But if we turn up and play like we did against Aston Villa in second half, etc., and all the other teams I've just listed, Chelsea, mate, you might as well just stay at home because you've got no chance. And most teams in the world right now will struggle with Arsenal when that switch gets flicked because how good we are in defence, but we're not seeing it enough. So I'm not fully confident at all yet. I'm not even confident we can win any trophy this season, only because of things what's factually happened, and that is the performances we've seen a lot this season with the Man United first game of the season. We were lucky with that, weren't very good at all. Kind of scraped it with a Gabriel goal against Newcastle. Didn't look the best and didn't look that convincing. Didn't land a punch on Man City really. Emirates, obviously, Eze, come on, brilliant ball over the top. Martinelli, great finish. Forest, dire. Everton scraped it. Brentford, not the best. Absolute diabolical second half against Liverpool. Made Wolves look, like I said, like a top 10 side. So people are going to think this. And, you know, I've spotted Arsenal 34 years and I still believe. Like, if this were the 97, 98 Invincible team, you would hear a lot different from me. I'd be like, of course we're going to win. League's finished, man. No one's going to catch his team. Not a chance, because we can defend. We're fantastic in midfield, and we score goals up front. We've got the best wingers, got the best strike. But all I see in this Arsenal team where I can say we've got the best, is just defence. I'm sorry, guys, and people might not agree, but yeah, Declan Rice, I think he is world class. Even when he's struggling, he will put that last slide tackle in, give that last shoulder barge, jump up for that last header. But all I see in this Arsenal team, and people might not agree, but this is what I'm just kind of going on facts, what I've seen, and it's already happened, not made up or anything. But I just look at this Arsenal team and I think we've only got a world class defence, and obviously Declan Rice in midfield. We haven't got world class wingers, and it's mad because I have said Saka can be world class on his day, but that's wearing down. He's not looking a world-class winger at the moment. You're talking about Saka, if you wanted to sign him, maybe 100, 110 million in summer, that's dropped, people. Saka's valuation's dropped already. He would probably be worth only around about 70, 75 now. Now, it might rise and it might go back up. You know, he might have, like I keep saying, 6 good games. Next minute, his valuation goes up to about 105, 110 million. But right now, Saka's not worth the 110 million like he was probably in summer. And I only look at 3 consistently good performers in this team who really turn out proper every game and put, let's say, an 8 to 10 in most games. And to me, that's Gabriel Saliba and Declan Rice. Yorin Timber kind of can go in there, in that bracket, but he gets played left back as well. So that's where I'm at, people. That is where I'm at. People might not agree, but I only look at Gabriel Saliba with full confidence in this Arsenal team and Declan Rice. I have to involve Declan Rice. I think we will. Randy also fan, gotta believe now. I think, yeah, we have. If we blow it tonight, guys, he's gonna. I do believe if we lose tonight, there will be boos around the Emirates. There were boos apparently. The game at Emirates when we played Man United. If we lose and go out tonight, they will be boos, and I do believe there will be so many more new Arsenal fans what are saying, I can't trust this manager. I can't trust him to take us through and win this league. But then you'll get his wet wipes, what are obsessed with him. Just Arteta, no, not the football club guys. They're obsessed with Arteta. They've got affiliation with him, just Arteta. They'll turn around and say, oh, well, we're not bothered about Carabao Cup anyway. Yeah, it's not in our conversation. We're too big for that. We've got bigger fish to fry. You'll hear all that bullshit. You will hear that all day tomorrow. Wednesday, sorry, if we don't win. Oh, we're not really bothered about Carabao Cup. We're focusing on league. Okay. That's all you'll hear. So G7, oh my guy, good to see you in the chat. I think this year Pains me to say it as a rival supporter, but you're gonna take the league and the League Cup. So I think you're Man United, my guy, aren't you? Do let me know in the chat. I think I subbed to you as well. I think you've just jumped in some of my comments recently and knew, I think. Abdul, he needs to be confident tomorrow. No fear and hesitation. Absolutely, Abdul. There's no more bad mentality allowed now. No chance. Ryan, the Arsenal fans say, what team? Hint, Cunha. Man United got some strength, let me tell you. Cunha and Bemo, Seth, I tell you now, that is some... Like when Cunha's on bench against Arsenal, when Sesko on bench, which Sesko had the best season, but he might be great next season, you don't know. But Cunha and Bemo, I think Man United did some decent business in summer. I really do. Especially signing Cunha and Mbemo. I was like, wow. I'd have had Mbemo over Madueke all day long. Ryan Nelson fan, hint, Cunha, yeah, absolutely. And they're flying. Michael Carrick has got that team playing a tiny little bit like the 90s. Do I remember watching Man United 90s, let me tell you. Just going to go in. Harvey Barnes, he's class. Been great for me for Newcastle. Gordon and Murphy, very hit and miss. Plus Elanga being poor. Yeah, Murphy's obviously not as playing as much as he was last season, but Murphy's a baller. Ryan the Arsenal fan, say learn to win 5 games in a row before you guys say little contenders. Title contenders. The league is yours, mate. Don't worry. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Did someone order an Arsenal fan? AJ, big up to my guy. The mod is in the house. The GOAT is here. AJ, how are you, my guy? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. AJ the mod, please like the stream if you have not already. It really helps Rich out. Thank you very much, AJ. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that 700 tonight. Migs, they need to find Gyökeres more as well. 100% they do. They need to find him. Definitely. Play to his strengths because he's a killer. He's ruthless. Gyökeres is a killer, mate. Gyökeres is ruthless. Randall's fan AJ. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps Rich out. Thank you very much, AJ. Migs, Nelly made to clear how easy it is to get Vic to score. Yeah, absolutely, with that cross from right wing. I know, I'm like, what the hell's Martinelli doing up right wing? And it was a good ball and all. Easy goal. Feel like Saka purposely doesn't feed him. I've never used he's ball greedy since I like a nipper, since I like our kid on playground. Oh, he's ball greedy or whatever. But Saka at times is actually ball greedy, isn't he? No shit, he actually is ball greedy at times. It really is. Kobe Maino, back in team, is going nowhere now, that guy. Not a chance. He could have been left. He could have gone in January if Ruben Amorim was still in charge. But Jason Wilcox, obviously, Sergeant Radcliffe, the other guys, no way. No chance. Not a chance is Kobe Maino going. Obviously, Carrick's there now. Jonathan Woodgate's there. Steve Holland, who used to be England assistant with Gareth Southgate. Man United, but then again, does Carrick lose his job in summer? I don't know. Kobe Maino, Rice, uncomfortable conversation that the world isn't ready to have. Rice is levels above Kobe Maino, let me tell you. Miggs allowed Saka went from 142. Is that what? 142, 78.8. Whoa. Fucking hell. Miggs this season. See, that's what I'm saying. All it takes, guys, all it takes is to have 6 or 7 good games and evaluation just goes really up. All it takes is to have 6 or 7 bad games and evaluation just drops massively. I'm looking forward to that. I really am. But I can't say what team's going to turn. But we need to put a ruthless, gritty, warrior performance in. That's all I can. A gritty, warrior, ruthless performance where we're like, right, you're on our fucking backyard. We're going to that final tonight. We're going to that final because it's going to breed confidence to take us into the league as well. And that's what they need. Some of these players need to feel that feeling of saying, we are now in a final. Let me just... And I'm going to come on to it in a minute, AJ, but Arsenal women, Rennie Sleggers, she is embarrassing Arteta right now. She is embarrassing Arteta right now. The Arsenal women are making us proud. They're reaching finals and they're winning them. So big up to them, Rennie Sleggers. And AJ, I think I've just seen what he said, and I absolutely agree. If she doesn't get one, that is disgusting. But I will read the comment out. Please do smash up the likes, people, if you are new to the channel, and subscribe. It really does help. And yet tonight I really want to see no nonsense, ruthless. I want to see intensity, urgency. I want to see us get at Chelsea, be fierce, worry them, cause them problems, get under them. Like, when I say that, pause, I mean really fierce and slide tackle them when needed to. And I know, oh, you're just using all little snippets of what happened. If I am. Literally, like, win all the slide tackles, be stronger than them, beat them in the air. You know, be more faster at passing than them, show for the ball better than them, loads of creativity, intensity, urgency, like I just said. I want to see it all. I want to see an Aston Villa second half performance against Chelsea tonight. I want to see us take Chelsea out. I want to get an early goal and literally just unnerve them. Just cause nerves to them. Literally rattle them. Just if they score early. Some of these players in this Arsenal team have never won a trophy. Chelsea players have. Do you know what I mean? So we need to get at them and be ruthless and get that early goal to literally cause Chelsea a problem and think, fuck, because they might have to change. They might have to come out even more, and then it might open up a little bit for us, and we can go again. But do I have confidence in this team? No, I don't. And I'm sorry, I just don't, because we've seen that many times this season where we've made hard work of games and not turned up in them. Because we've got Gabriel and Saliba, we've either drawn or nicked it or an own goal. And people can say all you want, is that negative? Is that... No, there's no negativity about it. It's been on screens. Arsenal score by an own goal from their opponent. Arsenal score maybe by a penalty or a set piece. It's already happened, people. We have not turned up in a lot of games this season, so that's why people like myself, I've been Arsenal fan 34 years, and other people in chat, we can't say we will take the game to Chelsea tonight and be a lot better than them and win it. Because we've seen in games this season, and I'm talking, I just keep saying, we made Wolves look like a top 10 side. We scraped against Wolves, bottom at league. Second half against Liverpool at Emirates, they was passing that ball around us like they was top at league at the time. I looked and I thought, what am I seeing here? What is happening here? We're top at league, and Liverpool on that night didn't have one striker. No Ekitike, no Isaac, and no Salah. It's a good job. It's a good job, because even if Ekitike played, Liverpool take all 3 points from Arsenal at Emirates. No question about it. Not even debatable. We'd have lost that match. And I'm looking and thinking, how is this happening? We're top at league, and Liverpool just passing it round us on our own backyard as if say, come and get it then. Come and get it. And we did nothing. And Arteta just stood there like that. 4-3-3, typical, yep. And didn't change anything. Didn't give Onslaught a new headache or nothing. Against Chelsea, they had 10 men. It was same. So that's why I say what I say, because of the things what's factually happened, and it's been shown to the whole world what we've seen. We've turned up in games, and it's been diabolical in some matches, some halves, some games. Excuse me. Is it about Kevin Maino? He's a top player, but not on Rice level. Yeah, he can definitely get there. Absolutely, AJ. Not on Rice's level yet at the moment, but Kobe Maino, it's good to see him back at Man United team, because he went to Euros for England and he even turned up there as well. And Ruben Amorim just took the piss, basically. It didn't even give him a chance. And Michael Carrick's come straight in. He's even got Dorgu playing further up front as well, like as a winger now. But obviously Dorgu, massive loss, out for about 10 weeks. So that is a kick in teeth to United, and that is because he looks class. You try and... This, again, is an example of football, how it moves with social media. So people on radio are talking about Dorgu. Fans are posting pictures about Dorgu on social media. Commentators are talking about him while it's in-game. Dorgu now, if you went and tried to sign Dorgu right now in this window, obviously window's shut, But Dorgu now, his valuation is probably 70 million, like that. People like might not think, how can that? But it factually happens because social media blows everything up. They talk about it on radio. They talk about it. Commentators talk about it. Pundits talk about it. Like Saturday, Gillette Soccer Saturday would have spoke about Dorgu after Arsenal game, how well he played and his goal. That can even put 10 million on his valuation. I mean, I can't remember how much he signed. Maybe 35 or something like that for Dorgu. I could be wrong. But right now, you're talking 70 million for Dorgu straight away. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad how the valuation just goes after about 6 or 7 good games. But if you have 6 or 7 bad games, it drops massively. Is it more Rich later today? If we start Odegaard, we are out. But if we don't, we are off to Wembley. Can't put any simpler. Odegaard starting would be a disaster. But it wouldn't surprise me if it happens, AJ. Is it about also give Rennie Slegers a statue now? Yes, she deserves it. She deserves a statue right now, AJ. She deserves a statue, but I bet she don't. Meg Saka is greedy and he isn't the same after injury. No, absolutely not his fault. However, speak up on your physical limit as a man that cares about his future. I think Odegaard and Saka could potentially have gave us. Saka. Like I still say it. Arteta and Southgate's destroyed Saka, overplaying him, even in games when we were 3-0 up, keeping Saka on pitch and that. I think it might have been against Preston in Cup last season. Miggs, the best already. Yep, absolutely. So yeah, Rich, trust me, this league is settled. This City team has soft bellies as they showed us at White Hart Lane, and Villa losing ground. Yeah, I agree with that, and we'll catch them. And we'll catch them. And Man United is nowhere near good enough to catch. I mean, that's if Man United finish third. I tell you, mate, that is a decent season. It will turn out to be a decent season. I would say. See, I said at the start of the season, Man United will be completely different to what they were last season. But I only said they might be fighting around maybe 6th or 5th. So at the moment, or like obviously 3 wins in a row, it just shows where it takes you. Aston Villa were 10 points clear of Liverpool the other week. In the morning, Miggs, I would trade Saka for Elise in a heartbeat. Yep. Miggs, I would trade Odegaard for Elliot Anderson. Yeah, absolutely. But I will say this, I just don't think it matters what attacking player comes to Arsenal. I really don't, honestly, guys. I just don't think Arteta is the right manager to get the best out of him. We're seeing it now, you know what I mean? It's not like we're just making this up. Just going to go to Tom Canton, put Odegaard in midfield and Eze left wing. Dear me. I know, that's what I'm saying. Eze is not a left winger. He's someone who is brilliant receiving that ball back to it, where he's back to goal. He can take it on the left, he can take it on the right. He's got a fast spin. He looks for that pass straight away and he passes it so quick and he puts a perfect way to pass on it. Like I know against Kazakhstan team, Kara Almaty, yes, but he was doing it against them. Literally playing it in box for Martinelli, I think it was, just to meet it. I'm thinking the weight of that pass was absolutely class. Like I said, the way he drives the ball, that brings intensity, urgency. Let Eze play. Stop thinking, oh, he's got to be defensive, Let that guy run. Let that guy run and have the rub of the green. Let him run. Let him have the pitch. Let him bring that intensity, that urgency, because he's one of the best number 10s in Premier League, people. But right now at Arsenal, it looks like he's being stopped. He's being wrapped up in cotton wool. He's not allowed to play with freedom. It feels like, oh, it's got to be defensive. No. Stop taking the talent away from these players. It seemed like we from Ranieri. Just all those things I've just listed with Eze, kind of same. But because he's not defensive, no. They are attacking footballers with that creative spark, that attacking attitude, mind, and they want to score goals. They want to cause havoc against the opponent. Let these players do what they are good at. It's like having a plumber who's a fantastic plumber and then saying, right, trying to do a plaster's job, and he's not the best at plastering, but he keeps doing it. Let the plasterer do the plumbing job. Do you know what I mean? Let the plumber concentrate on being a plumber and stop interfering with a plasterer's job. this is why I cannot back and will not like Arteta. And even if he wins the Premier League, I don't like Arteta because of the things he's done. And I never really have been like that in football. Oh, it's whatever. It's such a human being. But I just don't like him. When he went on live TV against PSG in second leg with that female reporter, and he made out, literally lied, and said PSG bench and Enrique have told him that we were the better team over 2 legs. They never said such thing. Enrique didn't say it. The bench didn't say it. Enrique did come out later on after that and he said the team what caused us problems and were the best 2 teams we faced that season was Aston Villa and Liverpool. And absolutely, I agree. Abdul, just going to go in, got to get those Arsenal benefits. Absolutely, I mean, there's a lot of people, like say Canton, everyone, they're just not fan-base people. They interview players, they interview manager. They won't say anything bad because the moment if they say anything bad about Arsenal Football Club, they will be contacted via email or whatever, phone call or however. You are no longer welcome to take part in any single interview with Arsenal Football Club. Do not return to the Emirates as a reporter, a writer, or anything. Or they'll just bin them off. So they're going to make bullshit up all the time, and that's what they do. They brainwash thousands of people. They've done it over years. And if we win league this season, they'll be like, oh, you didn't listen to us, did you? We're the ones, me and people in my chat and many other Arsenal fans, we've been right year after year after year. This year, we might get it wrong. We might go and win Premier League and Champions League. So, I've got it wrong if we do, but I'll love it if I'm wrong. I will love it if we win Premier League or Champions League. I will say I got it wrong, and I'm glad I got it wrong. But they make out, we don't know football, we don't know this because you're high up and you've got a posh voice and all that. I've been watching football longer than him, put it that way, to start with. And when I say things, I get things wrong, but I say a lot of things and I get them right. These guys like Tom Canton, Harry and stuff, and Rory Talkspace, Adam Keys, they've factually said things over years and it's been wrong. It hasn't happened. We haven't won league. We haven't reached that final. Kai Havertz has not been a good signing. Do you know what I mean? Rory talks bollocks, like I said before, on Twitter, telling people, all his vulnerable fans, what is brainwashed, that Arsenal's turned down a bid for Miles Lewis-Skelly and William Saliba. No, they haven't. Real Madrid have never, ever put official bid in for Miles Lewis-Skelly and William Saliba. But he was telling everybody on Twitter, so he's just bullshitting and lying. Right, let me just make sure I'm popping those up. Yeah. Right, oh, I think this is what... Yeah, see ya. It's honestly a disgrace how the big 6 teams let Elise leave the Premier League. The league is crying out for players like him. We're starving for quality wide players nowadays. Yeah, the days where wingers are banging goals in and that, it seems to be going. And I love scoring wingers. I think it's watching Andy Slimpar a bit of, Mark Overmars, Freddie Lumber, Rob Price. I used to love it when wingers were chipping in with goals. Ryan Giggs, David Ginola, Mahrez, Sterling in his prime. It's kind of gone. I think there's too much defensive side to it now. Just going to go in and got to get the Arsenal benefit. Yeah. Migs, AJ, you're not wrong, to be fair, bro. AJ Martin, definitely speaking the truth. Yep, Sears a good one, guys. Sears a good one. Caliguna, how are you? Why are we signing a teenage striker to replace Moreno? Well, there were talk of that striker from Hearts, but Tottenham have ended up signing him instead. So we've signed, is it Jaden Nixon or Dixon from Stoke, a centre-back, Caliguna. That's the only signing we've made. So, yeah, I still think we're short in midfield now. So, yeah, Caliguna, because your manager is intimidated by big egos. That's probably why I didn't sign Leon Goretzka, because he's won 6 titles. He's a 30-year-old. He's played in World Cups. Even Arteta hadn't even had a cap for Spain. Never even played for his country once. AJ Demand Rich. With Mikel Moreno now injured, that 11 different injuries, it's 111 different injuries since the start of last season. That is high numbers. Really bad, that is. I'll tell you that now. Is it more? There's strong rumours we are going to give the Ox a contract till June 31st. He is training with... he's been training with Arsenal since... Is it November, I think, or something like that? I would, for extra depth, I would give Ox a contract. If he stays fit, I trust Ox all day long, and I'm not joking. Another player, if he'd have stayed fit, he'd have been a fantastic player. He can play on wing. He can be that kind of. I'm not saying box to box, but he's a threat. He can bring creativity. He's good at wing. He's strong. You know what I mean? He's experienced. He's not a mug. He's not someone who would just get him pushed off at wall and that. If he can stay fit, I would definitely give Ox that chance. And I think, when I look back now, AJ, when Arteta said, we'll look at any solution, I think this is where they might be going. They might bring Ox for just that extra bit, because I said it, if Declan Rice gets injured, God forbid he does, because, I mean, if he gets injured, we could be in a bit of a mess. That will then leave Zubimendi and Norgard as the starting two, because we know that's what he does. And then you think, well, who is the midfielder on the bench? There won't be one. Now, I want Miles Lewis-Skelly to start getting chance in midfield. But Arteta, will he? Probably not. Dad of Europe, in the last 10 to 15 years, it's been up to you, Dad of Europe. In the last 10 to 15 years, Arsenal did have a good attack. I always guess what they didn't have. Defensive discipline. So, you Arsenal fans should give credit to Arteta for all of these. I know what you're saying, but I would like balance. I would like a very good defence, which we've got, a good midfield, which we've got, but I'd like better attack. And it's not the players individually, it's Arteta just doesn't play to their strengths. He just doesn't try different things to work with them. Just going to go in, said so many times, Jordan Henderson, better footballer than Odegaard. Oh, 100%, all day long. Absolutely, Joseph. Dad... Arteta is one trophy from a possible 22. That 21 winnable trophies wasted, so he's not good enough. Absolutely. Ryan, they also found now we signed a number 9 from Scotland. No. Ryan, we haven't signed him. Tottenham's beat us to it. We didn't sign him. The Hearts striker, James Wilson, I think it is. We didn't get him. Tottenham signed him instead. From Hearts, it was looking like he was coming to Arsenal, but it's not happened. Tottenham signed him instead. James Wilson, I think it is. Dan of Europe, AJ, about 6 years ago, if I told you that in 2026 you'll be 6th clear of City and in a pole position to win the league, how much money would you give me if I bet that on with you? That's what I expect, Dad of Europe. That's what I expect from my football club. My standards are there for Arsenal. Supported them 34 years and I will never let them drop. I expect my team to be winning trophies every single season. Without fail. No excuse. So is Ox doing his badges with you lot? I don't know. So I think he's training. I think he's still... like getting ready to play for another club, but I would take him on a little short contract if it just means we've got a bit of numbers. KK Ox was a very good baller on his day. Absolutely, KK. Just got smashed with injuries, mate. Just got smashed. Abdul, the Ox is a strong ball carrier. Absolutely. I miss his best days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way he kept that ball close to his feet and he could plough through as well. Run like mech surging runs, but... injuries smashed him, man. Injuries smashed him. David, at that point means nothing. He not good enough for Arsenal. Apple Nuts. What's with the negativity? Top of the league and won all games in the other competitions. No team in Europe is doing better. It doesn't matter if you win every single game in every single competition and not draw one. It matters if you stand there in May and lift that Premier League title or Champions League, or in excuse me, February/March, stand there and lift that Carabao Cup. It don't matter if we've gone all season and not even dropped a point in any league game, not dropped a point in any Champions League match. Obviously, we've won them all. It matters what you do, and if we don't win the Premier League title or the Champions League, it's going to be very embarrassing for this manager. Let me tell you that right now. It's going to be very embarrassing for Arsenal, and they will be absolutely thousands, and I mean thousands, at least I would say probably 25,000 new Arsenal fans, what are like, right, I've backed this guy, I've backed him, I'm done, I'm out. He's just not good enough for this football club. So let's hope that's not the case, and let's hope Mikel Arteta stands there in May and lifts those Premier League titles. Let's hope lifts the Premier League title or the Champions League, because there's no excuses left for this guy. Let me tell you no more. Look, Hansi Flick, he's on course now. If they win that La Liga, Hansi Flick will have won 5 trophies in 2 seasons with a very young Barcelona squad. When he took over, he had Cabrasi, who was very young. Got a massive injury. He's a centre-back. Got a massive injury straight away. Frankie de Jong picks his normal injuries up. Lewandowski, injured. Balde, Koundé. And they won treble. And he nearly won Champions League as well. So it don't matter what anyone keeps saying now. There's no excuses for this guy. There's nothing left for this Mikel Arteta. It's either win the Premier League this season or the Champions League, or fans will probably boo him. It'll probably turn hostile at Emirates. If we lose tonight and go out, They will be some new Arsenal fans what will turn around and say, I don't trust this guy taking us to the Premier League title. Let's say we play rubbish tonight. Let's say we don't play good and Arteta don't change anything. Literally does not change anything. Don't give Liam Rosina an headache. He don't cause him a problem. He just stands there, sticks to his 4-3-3, and we go out tonight, an example. There'll be so many new fans where they'll just turn around and say, nah, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And there will be boos at Emirates tonight if we go out and we play shit. Is anyone what? Arsenal women have a far greater manager in Rennie Sleggers than the men with Arteta. Yeah, they do. Rennie Sleggers come to Arsenal. She won back-to-back titles with Rosengard Women. Came to Arsenal in 2023 as an assistant. Then become interim manager in the last year, October. And then in the January, she became permanent manager. But I think it's... what's her name? Is it... what's her name, AJ? Kelly McCabe? McCabe, I think she's calling it a day and leaving Arsenal at end of season, I think. Is it Kim McCabe? I can't remember. You'll have to tell me, AJ. But I think she's leaving at end of season. Is anyone Apple Nuts? What has he won? Absolutely. Migs, I feel our creativeness and the speed of attack have gone maybe from the defensive footy. Absolutely. Yeah, Arteta has took Arsenal's identity away in the attacking, free-flowing, destroying teams. We only see that like every 6 or 7 games now, like I keep saying. Is it about Migs? No, the truth. Texas, how are you? Good to see you in the chat. Texas, America. Love it. The lack of trying new things is Arsenal paying the price of appointing a rookie manager. Great point. That it is. That's absolute facts. That. See, I feel sorry for Skelly. Signed an extension after a breakout season, absolutely, and now he's third choice left back, fourth if you count Timber. Calafiori, Incape, then it's Timber, now it's Miles. It's third choice left back. It's unfortunate because I would literally have him as a cover for Maino and Casemiro at United. He's that good, yep, and he should be getting chances in midfield now, but I doubt that'll happen. Agent Martier, I rate Kobe so highly I would trade Odegaard for him in a heartbeat. Absolutely. See, Apple Nuts is a top gooner. Yeah, it looks like that. Texas, Arteta reluctance to try new things. Is Arsenal paying the price for appointing a rookie manager? Absolutely. Apple Nuts, if you don't drop a point in any league game, you literally win the league. Yeah, obviously. I'm on about if we didn't drop any points from start of season till now, and obviously what we've done in Champions League as well, I'm saying an example. We could have even done that. Not dropped any point in the Premier League from start of the season till now and done what we've done in Champions League, but it means nothing unless it carries on all the way through the season. That's what I'm on about. Like, our people are, oh, why, we're 6 points clear, Premier League, we're top at Champions League. It don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. We might lose to Sunderland on Saturday and Man City beat Liverpool. That's it. It's touching distance again. We might go out at Champions League in next round. It means nothing to this Arsenal team and people like me, what supported them for 34 years, and people in my chat, until we stand there and sit there and watch Arteta and the players lift that trophy at end of season, because it's gone far too long now. 22 years without a Premier League title. And when we moved to this stadium, Emirates Stadium, in 2006, played Aston Villa first game of the season, Olaf Melberg scored and put Aston Villa 1-0 up, and then Gilberto Silva scored, equalising it, finished 1-1. Me, so many other fans were thinking, why have we left Highbury? Why have we left Highbury for this? And then we were told, patience, 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 by Ivan Gazidis at the time, who obviously were there, and obviously Kroenkes were there. All we kept hearing is patience, 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 patience. We've been patient, we've waited and waited and waited and waited. We've waited for years and years and years. And then we're going to compete with the world's top elite clubs on the pitch and off the pitch. Well, we've only just started doing that. But right now, Arsenal Football Club is a nearly team. Tonight, when we play Chelsea, we can say we're going to Wembley. We're not even reaching Wembley at the moment, though. But if we win tonight, obviously we're going to go to Wembley. But we haven't even been getting to Wembley in seasons. We let Arne Slot from the Dutch Eredivisie, managing Feyenoord, Go Red Eagles, AZ Alkmaar, come from a Dutch Eredivisie, which is the Dutch league, obviously, you might not even know, to come to the Premier League and dog walk Mikel Arteta in his first season. Embarrassed him, won the league by 10 points. So it don't matter what we're doing now, even if we'd gone all season up to yet, half a season up to yet, and not even dropped a point in the league, and what we've done in Champions League already, it means absolutely nothing unless we win trophies this season, because the time is now. Even Emmanuel Petit says, if we don't win it now, that'll be it. And he's a proper real one, and legend. Only been at Arsenal for 3 years, absolute legend. So the excuses are over, people. The early morning Saturday kickoffs, oh, it was too early. Oh, the Saturday night, oh, it was too early. VAR, suspensions, injuries. It's done. We've got the best squad in Premier League, as people keep telling us. He's had 6 years in charge. He spent let's say 980 / 1.3 billion if you do your euros and pounds. It's over. If he does not win the Premier League or Champions League, things are going to get bad. And if we play shit and go out tonight, there'll be a lot more Arsenal fans what won't trust this manager to take us through, because they'll just look and think he never changes anything, doesn't even tweak the formation for 20 minutes when we need it. But they'll still be obsessed Arteta fans, what are just got a weird affiliation with Arteta only, what will be saying, oh, it's we've got bigger fish to fry. Oh, we're not really bothered about Carabao Cup. Oh no, we don't really come into that conversation. That's not our table. I've seen it all. People in the chat, we know exactly what's coming. So we better win tonight. We better win, because this will breed confidence. Most of these players have never even won a trophy. So we better win tonight and breed this confidence to help us in the league as well. Because 6 points in front of Man City. Do you think Man City are absolutely shitting themselves? No. If they lose to Liverpool and we do beat Sunderland, I will come on here Sunday night and say Arsenal's going to win Premier League title because of Gabriel and Saliba and Declan Rice, because they're the 3 players what I trust to put like a 8 out of 10 performance in every single game. And we have got the best defence. Yes, Arteta, hands up. And people know in my chat, always put my hands up, and I will say it. I'll criticise Arteta and praise, and I will obviously I will praise Arteta and criticise when needed, and Arsenal same. But he's built a great defence, and he has. No one can say any different. Mikel Arteta has built a great defence at Arsenal, But there's so many things what's cost us. Like in games this season, if we had a proper top manager who's been there and got over the line and won things and knows how to just go boom and flick that top elite switch, as I call it, like a Conte, Inzaghi, Flick, Enrique, Ancelotti, many more. Against Forest, we win that game and we come away from City Ground with all 3 points because he'd have thought, right, we're not getting any change out of Murillo, we're not getting any change out of Milinkovic. Let's just tweak this. Let's just play 2 up front. Next minute, Murillo, Milinkovic are getting dragged everywhere. They're even having to bring Sangora to literally play even covering Murillo and Milinkovic a little bit more than what they should. So they're losing that physical presence, and obviously he's not going to be able to be charging forward in midfield because they've noticed a problem and Arsenal's dragging them everywhere. But they were nothing. They were nothing. Arteta didn't change anything. Against Liverpool, second half, Liverpool looked like they were top at league. They were passing ball all the way around us. Did Arteta change any formation? Even when Liverpool didn't even have a striker that game? Nope. He's cost us a lot of games. And I'm not making that up. It's factually correct. Mikel Arteta has cost us a lot of games. We would have won more games with a top proven manager what has won league titles and knows how to go, right, it is not working. Let's change something. Let's even put 2 up front for 20 minutes. Let's play 5 at back, 2 wing backs. Let's drag them everywhere. Let's do an Hakimi and Mendes kind of style where we're just absolutely up and down like arrows all the time, dragging the opponent out of position. You're not going to see that from Arteta. He's not capable of it. He's not. Because he's not a top elite manager. He's never won trophies apart from an FA Cup. Oh, we have to count the Community Shield. He didn't win many trophies as a player. He didn't even get a cap for Spain. Never even got picked for his own national country. Which, that can happen. But it just adds to everything else. Dad of Europe, AJ Nemard. You're deluded, mate. If the Cronkies would have sacked Arteta back right in 21 or 22, then you guys would never be in the position you're in today. If Kroenke would act like Thomas... those Chelsea owners. Well, let me just tell you this, Dad of Europe. Chelsea have been winning a lot more trophies than Arsenal the last few years, let me tell you. We've been winning hardly anything. Texas, Arteta reluctance to try new things and be unpredictable. Is Arsenal paying the price for appointing a rookie manager? I agree with that. I do. My Dad of Europe, he should have been sacked for the 2nd, 8th place and 5th place. Absolutely, AJ. Absolutely. Joe's going to go. I actually won't have a go at Odegaard if he starts because who picks him, Rich? Actually won't have a go at Odegaard. Yeah, listen. It's not obviously the manager picks the players, so it's obviously Arteta's fault. But Arteta, we know this. It's factually correct as well. Martin Odegaard's the weakest captain in football. When you think you've seen Tony Adams, Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, and then we've got Odegaard as our captain. I mean, AJ Demar, Apple Nuts, you really think Arteta going to win the next 14 in a row in the league? No chance. Nope. Texas, Arteta's Arsenal has bottled an 8-point lead before. It can easily bottle a 6-point lead. Absolutely, 100% Texas. And Man City have not even got the proper defenders at the minute. They've had Rodri out nearly all season. Kovacic has been out all season. Marmoush has been out nearly all season. Obviously, he went to African nations, but that's from coming back from injury. Do you know what I mean? They've had loads of injuries. AJ Lamar, Dad of Euro, as for 22-23, that should have got him sacked as well for bottling a league at 93. Absolutely. AJ, what are you smoking, bro? Just tell me. I'd keep my kids away from that substance. I mean, did Arteta go Oscar Mike with your wife or what? He wasted 6 years of my life. Absolutely. I'm not sorry, mate, but you're talking nonsense. If you don't believe me, then simply look at the amount of money Chelsea, Man United, Tottenham have spent, and these clubs have not even challenged for the league. Listen, Apple Nuts, when you've just literally said it in there, challenged. Oh, we've challenged. Wow. We've challenged twice. with Arteta, because last year we didn't even get nowhere near Liverpool and Onslaught. He dog walked Arteta and won the league by 10 points. This is what we've got. This is right there. This is what Arsenal have attracted with some of these people that follow Arsenal. It's all about challenging. It's all about winning, let me tell you. Any elite sport competition you start and enter, it is all about winning. And that's the mentality of some Arsenal fans. We've challenged twice. Wow. Where's that got us? Chelsea have won multiple trophies over years, in the last few years. Not saying in the last 1, 2, 3 years, but before that, we have not won a Premier League title in 22 years. I'm lucky enough, I've seen Arsenal win 3 league titles. Oh, we're challenged. Wow. Who remembers a challenger, eh? Who remembers a nearly team? Remember that team? That Arsenal, yeah. They finished second, didn't they? Yeah. Remember Chelsea and that winning Champions Leagues and yeah, I remember Chelsea. You remember Man City winning multiple Premier League titles? I think 4 in a row. Yeah, of course I do. Remember Arsenal? Like, oh yeah. I think they challenged Man City. Did they finish second? I think 2 in a row or 3 in a row. Yeah, I remember them being at top at like near Christmas time up until towards that season. Then they just folded, and that's all we are at the moment because it's happened. Something's happened. It's factually correct. We are a nearly team at the moment. We are not classed as serial winners. We are just top of things at the moment. We might win the Premier League. We might win the Champions League. We might even win Carabao Cup. But if we do not win that Premier League or Champions League this season, and even if we go and win a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup, we will get battered. Because they'll be like, this team can just not get over the stage. Sorry, over the line when it comes to the big stage. Mikel Arteta can just not get over the line when it comes to the Premier League or Champions League. He may do it. I'm glad. I can say I've seen my team win 3 Premier League titles. Coca-Cola Cup, you might not even know what that is. So it's now or never. It's now or never. There's no more excuses left for this manager. No more excuses left. Sometimes Arsenal tell me, honestly, mate, what were you doing back then in 2021 when Arsenal lost 3 or 4 games at home and were in 15th? How were you reacting back then? In that time, I did. Listen, I'll say it again. My standards for Arsenal Football Club are there because we get told by our owners that's what we're going to be doing, competing and literally challenging, which I hate that word, with the top elite clubs all over the world. On the pitch and off the pitch. This is the Arsenal Football Club, people. This is not a tiny little club. We have absolutely shitloads of money. We've made about 70 million or something like that. That's just a rough guess. In Champions League, I think, this season. We have to win Premier League titles or Champions Leagues to be taken serious. Chelsea's won them. Liverpool's won them. We've done fuck all in the last few years, apart from FA Cups. We haven't even been getting to Wembley. We've been watching other football teams. When it comes to May, FA Cup final day, we're just literally, oh yeah, there we are, look. Arsenal watching other teams play at Wembley and lift a trophy, and we go empty-handed yet again. If you challenge, you go and win a trophy. If you can't win a trophy, you reach a final. What have we been doing? Oh, finishing second. Last year, it's not even a challenge. We didn't even touch Liverpool. We didn't even enter the race. So don't come into my chat and tell me about what was I doing or this and that, because I'm just going to tell you facts. Right now, Arsenal Football Club are a nearly club. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid and that won't class Arsenal as anything near them. But before you come back with all the childish kind, we beat them. We don't win trophies. They get over the line. They win leagues. They win Champions Leagues. We don't. Yeah, Bayern obviously have not won it for a long, long time. But we're not winning it. We're not even reaching finals. That's how... When I think about it, like... And I think, how the fuck have we not even been getting to Wembley? It really is bad when you think about it like that. I've been say I've had multiple managers what have failed to challenge for the title. See, it's all about title, challenging. Who gives a fuck about challenging? No one cares about a nearly team. Arteta Arsenal wouldn't even be challenging now. Challenging. Who gives a shit about challenging? Raise your standards. It's all about winning. You challenge once, you win the second year. If you challenge, if you challenge that one season, you make sure you go and win that league the following season. Not at Arsenal, not with Arteta. I mean, last year we're embarrassing. Oh, we're injuries. Man City won the league with Kevin De Bruyne out for nearly 5 months and Erling Haaland for 3 months, and they still won the league. So forget that one when it comes to injuries, because it's not going to wash with me. Trust me. Because I've just literally brought facts. Man City won the league with De Bruyne out nearly 5 months and Haaland out nearly 3 months and still won the league. AJ Neymar, Apple Notes, Arteta could have won 22 trophies since he had his job. He factually won 1, so that 21 wasted trophies. No argument, just facts. Absolutely, AJ. Absolutely. Dario, I agree. Dario, Apple Notes, if Arteta is so good, how did he let Slot walk in and win the Prem in 1 year? Exactly. Dario, I agree. Arteta should deliver this season. Dad of Europe, thank you very much. He should. That's what we like in the chat sometimes. People, when they just say, oh, it's challenge. So what? No one gives a shit about a challenger. It's just a nearly team. But like Dad of Europe now is realising it's this season on. If it does not win the Premier League, Champions League this season, it's done. It's over. And if we go out tonight and we get knocked out at that Carabao Cup and we play crap, there's going to be questions to be asked. And I guarantee there will be boos around the Emirates. And I'm being serious. It actually will be boos. If we play rubbish and Arteta don't do anything to change it and we go out, there will be boos. Now, if we play fantastic and it's just we've hit post and one off at line, or whatever, then we might be like, shit, we've gone out, but we played fantastic. There'll probably still be boos because fans are fed up now. They're not going to keep putting up with. We haven't reached Wembley again in a certain competition. That's done for like if we go out tonight, there you go, Wembley, where we could be reaching it in, let's say March. In a few weeks, that's already squashed, done. It's competition over with. But if we win tonight, the confidence will be massive. These players will be buzzing because some of these players have never even reached a final. They've never won any trophies, so it'll be amazing. We have to deliver tonight, guys. We've got to put a performance in like we did against Aston Villa in the second half, the Bayern Munich, the Tottenham, the Inter Milan, the Atletico Madrid. We have to turn up and really deliver tonight. Seriously. This game is massive, and I mean massive. Every game is now. It is, but so yeah, Arteta winning the league might not be so bad for rivals because that'll mean that you'll have him in charge longer and you'll keep playing this bad football. See, look at this, look. Bad football, and of you, the rest will fix up eventually. Absolutely. Absolutely see it. I know a lot of teams have sussed Arsenal out already. AJ Neymar, Rennie Sleggers has won 2 major trophies at Arsenal. Women in 16 months. Arteta has won 1 major trophy. I mean, she deserves a statue, mate. 2 back-to-back titles, Rosengard women, before she came to Arsenal. Dad of Europe, but the way you guys reacting today against Arteta is really out of source, mate. Because we've got standards, Dad of Europe. This is what we like him. We have standards and we will never let them drop. It's never been Arteta FC. It is Arsenal FC. 1886. Migs, I'm considering going to work Arteta if we lose cups, Prem and Champs. No joke. I don't blame you. There'll be some serious trouble. I'll tell you that now. If we do not win a trophy this season, it'll be hostile. I don't think Arteta will be allowed to even enter the Emirates. If we don't win a trophy this season, which is unthinkable, they will be serious trouble. It'll be ugly. It'll be horrible. It'll be worse than Wenger. I'm telling you that now. Migs, I've had enough. Absolutely. Abadots, I'm quite sure you're saying all this to just get clicks. No, I'm not. Just like AFT and Leif Gunner, you're not a true supporter. No, it's called having standards and not letting them drop. It is as simple as that. Just I can't be doing with childish people like that. It's probably never even. If you asked him who Bob Wilson was, David Dean, Frank McClintock, Liam Brady, David O'Leary. He probably wouldn't even have a clue, Apple Nuts. He probably wouldn't even know they are, so he's gone. Can't be doing with that. Win or lose, the future with Arteta looks dark for you, and I'm here for it. Hope this league title is worth you lot selling your souls as a football club. See, look, Man United fan, and he's seeing what we're seeing. Texas, Apple Nuts, okay, Arteta is the best. I nearly won a trophy. Manager, you happy? He's gone. I've got rid of him. AJ Nemard, Apple Nuts, I go to Arsenal women games as well. And the men, I love this club. Yes, you do, AJ. W. Cossi inherited Klopp's prime. Here we go. Team, my friend. He had prime, Salah, Trent, Gakpo, etc. this season. They shifted their system and players have bad. This is all. It has always got to be an excuse. Now, he won the league because Arsenal was shit last season and Liverpool turned up. It's as simple as that. Is it mad? Apple Notes, if we had Arteta's success rate, absolutely we'd be getting sacked. Different for him. We all pay our tax. Agent Lamar, Dad of Europe. So by that logic, Arteta won nothing because that FA Cup is Emery's team. Absolutely. Facts, AJ, that one. See, Apple Notes, Arteta is a narcissistic bro. He doesn't care about you. Why do top gooners run through brick walls for such an unsuccessful manager? I know he's not unsuccessful manager. Right now he is. Not the best player. Never had a cap for his international team. I mean, AJ Lamar, Dad of Europe, Apple Notes, since you started the last season, we have had 11 different injuries. I keep saying 11, 111. AJ Lamar, since the start of last season, my club has had 11. I've said it fucking again. What the fuck? 111 different injuries. He doesn't care about the players as human beings. No, he don't. It's all about Arteta. Anything what benefits himself. AJ Lamar, if we don't win, he gone. So you rivals better pray he wins because otherwise Arsenal change forever. But the thing is, we're going to start losing big players if we don't win trophies. Migs, point we need technically versatility in position, etc. When signing a player, yet we do not allow for even 50% of it. Averagely, a creative player play freely. So are we Arteta? Ideology. That's what I'm saying. Every player, what Arteta gets, he wants defensive work from him. Of course, he wants them to be workhorses and get back, but he wants around about 70-80% of defensive side of the play, and it's you're taking the talent away from him. Migs, not hypothetical by default. This is where we are hurt most, not having free-flowing, creative, aggressive footy. Absolutely, and we can see it, so it's there because we've seen it sometimes this season. If Arteta wins the Premier League, he'll be immortalised by the top gooners, no matter what he does. Liverpool in talks of sacking Slot after failing to retain a Premier League title. Arsenal would absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's different there, isn't it? He will bottle this league. I can tell you that for free. I mean, fucking hell, mate. Ranibo, Rich, who's your favourite footballer ever? Oh, that's a tricky one. I'm not. Listen, people know in my chat, if someone said to me, David Raya, oh yeah, he's best goalkeeper in the world. Join Timber, right back, yeah, he's best right back in the world. Although he's one of them now. Or Calafiore, most improved Arsenal player. Yeah, he's best left back in the world. I'm not like that, and people know that because that is just so immature. It's pathetic for an adult to talk like that. But Dennis Bergkamp is up there. Dennis Bergkamp is up there as one of the greatest footballers ever. And of course he should be, because he was absolutely unreal. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Obviously, I've got very good memories of Ronaldo with the lawnmower cut, literally just making goalkeepers look like you're on a computer game, the way he would take it random. I like Ronaldinho. I were a big fan of Rivaldo. That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. I'll have to think about that a little bit, Rally Bear. I'll have to think about that. So, piece of advice: whatever you do, get a winner. Don't give it to Mikel. Absolutely. William Holmes, big up to my guy. Hope you're well. We're lucky to be 6 points clear at the moment, but we can't afford any more missed opportunities. It's all or nothing. Absolutely. William Holmes, absolutely. Big up to everybody in the chat. Hope you are all okay. Smash likes and subscribe, people. Trying to get to that 700, man. Trying to get to that 700. 5 away. 5 away. 5 away. Can I do it? Can I do it? 5 subs for 700. Migs, if you're happy to challenge, you didn't think you was good enough, equal or better, but that isn't Arsenal, so stop being happy to challenge, man. Yeah, it's childish. Oh, well, we're challenged. We're challenged. Who gives a shit about challenging? AJ the mod. You challenge once, you make sure you win it season after. Simple as that. AJ the mod. Apple, simple question. Yeah, he's done. Somebody, who do you want? I've got rid of that apple nuts. He's done. Tyrell, gonna big up Rich, big up Tyrell. Good to see you in the chat, my guy. Go and subscribe to Tyrell, people. AJ, big up Tyrell every time. Have a caught up? Yeah, I have. 5 subs away from 700. Can I do it? So yeah, AJ, I want Enrique or Ancelotti at United, but I have a soft spot for Carrick. Listen, I like Michael Carrick, I really do. Now, like Roy Keane says, they can't go down that road again. But if he gets his team firing and playing so creative and and free flowing and winning games and tightened up at back and that, then surely Michael Carrick's going to have to be in conversation. But then, like Cedar said, how do you turn down? Even though I personally still think Enrique will end up at Man City if he wants to come to England, I really do. Enrique or Ancelotti, where the serial winners. I mean, how do you how do you turn that down if you've got a chance to get him? But Carrick right now has got Man United playing, and the way he played against Man City, it was like watching Man United of the 90s a little bit. Save against Arsenal in some spells, it wasn't as good as what there was against Man City, but we're a better team than Man City especially in defence. We are, but Man United was still fantastic against Arsenal, and they deserve to beat us. So yeah, and Carrick goes for it. Like you think, will they try and just hold out for a draw? No, mate. He's putting Cunha on, Sesko on, even Gary Neville said at commentary, he'll go for it. He'll not lie on this. Sorry, he'll not lay on this. He will go for it, and he did. Migs, be right back. Making 5 YouTube. Tonight. Massive game. I haven't got a clue. If someone said to me now, pick your team for tonight, I wouldn't even know where to start. And it's getting more like that every week now. I don't know. I don't know who to. I wouldn't even know. I don't know if he'll play Havertz up front and rest Victor Gyökeres, because I just don't ever imagine Arteta even playing a 4-2-2. Even when he had a chance to change a formation against Karat, never did it. Chance to do it something different against Portsmouth, not really. So I don't know. I don't trust this manager at all. I never have done, apart from odd time I started to back him a little bit. But the moment he stood on that Emirates pitch, after we just beat Everton with Kai Havertz VAR allowed goal, and Man City beat West Ham that day, I think it was 3-0 or something like maybe 4. Then Man City went on and won league, and he turned around to the old Emirates Stadium, stood there with a microphone in his hand, the cheeky fucking twat had the audacity to stand there and say, do not be satisfied with second, we want much more and we are going to get it. Then I thought, right, I'm on board. I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do in summer. You are going to sign a striker, a proper striker, which we've needed for a long time, and a backup for Saka. And instead, he went to sign Mikel Merino, centre midfielder, and Ricardo Calafiore, a left back. And I just said, from that moment, fuck you. You have literally let us down. You have literally took the piss out of us. You had the audacity to stand there in front of the fans and sign those 2 players when all the pundits who would have heard that, commentators, rival fans, everybody, as soon as they heard that, they thought, that's it. He's just going to bring final pieces. He's going to buy a backup for Saka to take the pressure off him so we don't have to play every game, and he's going to sign a striker. And when you watch Arsenal go, nope, absolutely not, apart from Sterling on deadline day. And that was the moment when I said, that's it, done. You've took the piss. And we folded. We didn't even challenge. So, no, that's why I do not trust this guy. Do not trust him. And you can see it. He's come from a rookie. You know, he's never been in this situation before, where I'm in a title race, where I'm in lead and stuff. Obviously, he's experienced a little bit at the moment, but he's never got off at line. He's never won a league. He's not won much as a player. Didn't get a cap for Spain. He's not even played at high level. He's been a literally assistant to Pep. That's it. And we've ended up with him at Arsenal. So if he goes and wins Premier League and Champions League, then fair play. You know, he will be classed as a very good manager. But until then, he's just a nearly guy. He's just a guy what's built a great defence, but he's been given everything now. 6 years officially on the December 19th/20th. 980/1.3 billion, whichever you want to do, euros or pounds. There's no more excuses for this guy, no more. And he shouldn't be given no more excuses. He has been given everything. And he gets a 15.6 million a year, which obviously it's not his fault. But does he deserve that? Absolutely not. In manager terms, he should be on about 7 million a year. In fact, I'll change that. He should be on 5 million a year at the most. At the absolute most. 15.6 million, which Diego Simeone, I think they still say he's the highest paid manager, about 28 million. Pep's up there. Mikel Arteta shouldn't even be in this conversation with these guys. You know, like it makes me laugh thinking that we talk about Mikel Arteta in conversation. He's an FA Cup manager. He's won 1 FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? Like he can't even get Arsenal to finals. We haven't even been getting to finals over the years, and it's a shame because we've got a fantastic squad. We've got a really, really good squad, and I hope to God we do not see these players where it comes to we're not winning things, and they just think, nah, better than this. Want to win trophies in my career, and they start going bye. And people think, oh, it not happened to Arsenal. They all want to stay with Mikel Arteta's project. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. We don't win anything this season. Declan Rice will think about leaving Arsenal Football Club. Because he's passionate and he wants to win trophies and he's not getting any younger and he wants trophies now. William Saliba, Gabriel, they will think, why should they put that much... keep staying at Arsenal Football Club if we can't even win trophies? Now this season, let's hope we could win trophies, but this will be the last time. This will be the last chance for us to. Even William Saliba said, "Yeah, me and Gabriel at best, but we ain't got nothing in our pocket. We ain't got trophies." They're literally telling this club, it's now or never. So let's hope it's now. Let's hope. Sorry, it's now. Starting with tonight, I want to be saying on Wednesday we're finally in a final. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't know because I just don't know what will turn up. If we turn up like we did against Aston Villa second half, we're going to definitely win. And I just hope we play well. I really hope we play well. I hope we turn up. I really do because we need this final. It'll breed confidence into players. It will help them. Some of these players have never even reached a final. It'll help them. It will nurture into helping us carry on through a league period. Abdul, what's your prediction, Rich? I don't know. I want to say, Abdul, this is what I'm saying. This is what I keep saying. I can't say predictions that much for Arsenal because if we turn up like we did against the Forest, the Wolves, the Liverpool, both games, United. There's more games I probably can think of. Then we might play shit and we might lose. But if we turn up against like the Aston Villa second half, the Inter Milan, then we win. We win straight away. No matter what, we'll win this game. So I just don't know. I can't. If this was 97 and 98 team Invincibles, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna win this. We'll win this because I seen constant, brilliant performances. Attacking, intensity, urgency, and we kept teams out as well at times and kept clean sheets. It makes me laugh when people say, oh, this is like watching like the 97 Invincibles. Compare it. What the fuck are you on about? This team is nowhere near the 97 and Invincibles. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Texas, many Arsenal fans are tired of the club being the nearly club. Absolutely, because it started about 15 years ago when the priority was a top 4 finish every season under Wenger. Absolutely, and we're still kind of in that bracket. Carrick isn't early, though the media shouldn't point them with the same brush. Absolutely, paint them with the same brush. Absolutely. Carrick is more tactical, and Ollie just relied on vibes and counter attacks, which is why I'm not against. Yeah, Carrick is more balanced. You can tell he's got like a bit of a defensive header, which he did. Obviously, he was kind of defensive in his play as well when he was United, and he's a United legend. Watched his thingy, like his little documentary on Sky overnight. Harry was like, he went to Man United and he was shocked. Obviously, he went to Tottenham he was at West Ham, then he went to Tottenham, and they were apparently Arsenal were in for Carrick. Apparently, Arsenal was in for him at the time as well. KK, yeah, the summer transfer window 24 was a shambles. Gave ourselves no chance. Absolutely, KK. Absolutely. Texas, what Arteta saw in Sterling, only God knows. Decisions like that is why many Arsenal fans worry about Arteta. I'm still not convinced Havertz is far from. No, I think Havertz could go down as one of the worst signings Arsenal's made, because if you take into consideration his wages, his time of his contract, it's around about 137 to 138 million. Always injured. When he gets injured, he comes back and has a setback. So I saw Alvarez linked with Arsenal not too long ago. Didn't you just buy a top striker in the summer? Why would you pay 100 million for? I would sign Alvarez on left wing. I would get rid of Martinelli. I would get rid of Trossard, and I would sign Alvarez on that left wing. Absolutely. William Holmes, yeah. What FA Cup doesn't justify his price tag? Absolutely not. For earning what he earns is an absolute piss take to other managers what's won multiple trophies. Chinwing, you're a dinosaur. Have faith, you grumpy lad. Thank you very much, even though I've been having faith for 22 years. So, yeah, I think I'm doing alright, don't you? Abdul, ching ching, keep smoking that opium from Arteta. So, I mean, you get fans saying, have faith. I've been an Arsenal fan for 34 years. You've probably never even seen Arsenal. You might not. If I said to you it was Bob Wilson, Frank McClintock, David O'Leary, Charlie George, David Dean, you probably wouldn't even have a clue what I'm on about. Don't talk to me about having faith about my club. I've watched Arsenal for 34 years. I've been to Emirates 4 or 5 times. I've been to Highbury. I've been having faith since we were told in 06 that we're going to win titles and compete with world top elite clubs on the pitch and off the pitch. Don't talk to me about faith and patience and all this shit. Enough is enough. It's either this season or it's done. Your project, if you just back Mikel Arteta, is over. Migs, drink, wind your neck in, man, cheeky. Migs, Rich, the reason we even have Arsenal now equals being supporting Arsenal when I was learning to talk and walk. Wow, that's what I mean, man. Nice one. Migs, and I'm 30. Yeah, I've supported Arsenal 34 years, people. I've seen bad times, good times. I have. I mean, if you talk, do you remember the Real Saragossa goal, the late goal where the ball goes over Seaman's head by Niam? Chingwing, you probably won't even know what I'm on about. The Coca-Cola Cup over 2 legs with Chef Wednesday. He probably won't even have a clue what Coca-Cola Cup is. But you get these people telling you about my club and telling us in chat about Arsenal Football Club. We've seen so much. These people probably, like I said, they won't even know who David Dean is. Maybe they do. Maybe they know who Bob Wilson is, Frank McClintock, Charlie George, Liam Brady, maybe they know who he is. Glenn Elder, Nelson Vivas, Sylvie, just going through all generate. Maybe they do know him. But when people jump in chat and they say like, "Have faith," oh, you're negative. They've probably never even seen Arsenal play. They probably don't even know the legends I've just mentioned. They probably don't even know Emmanuel Petit. Do you know what I mean? It's so ridiculous. Five away from 700. 5 subs away from 700. If I don't get it, I'm not fussed tonight. I'm going to end this chat, I think, in about 6 minutes, I think. Migs, I want Arsenal ball back, man. Remember how we knock it about without enemy. Absolutely. Team every getting close to us, scoring most gorgeous goals. Teams used to shit themselves playing against Arsenal. Absolute shit themselves. Jinwing, so you will take your shirt off if we win the quadruple. I mean, like this, my nephew wouldn't even ask me this. He's 15-year-old. Like, I don't understand some of these Arsenal fans, how immature they can ask questions. So you will take your shirt off if we win the quadruple. Do I look like I'm wearing an Arsenal shirt? I've got plenty. Oh, I've got plenty. I've probably got about 37 maybe Arsenal shirts. But do I look like I'm wearing an Arsenal shirt right now? Migs, none of that last few seasons. If anything, it's the thing that's missing. Absolutely. So Yodes at Juventus. I watched him coming through. I watched him breaking through Juventus. Yodes. He's worth some money now, but I think his contract's not the best. So I think you can get him on a decentish price. Apparently, Yodes at Juve is a good shout for left wing if you have 100 million to spare. Because I see Alvarez as more of a striker, but it's all good talking about these players. You need to win to attract them. Absolutely, 100%, 100%. And Alvarez is no twat. He's going to look at Arsenal. If we don't win if we don't win Premier League or Champions League, he'll just say, "Oh, Arsenal, yeah, still at the same position, still not winning a Premier League, still not winning Champions League. Why would I go back to Premier League and play for Arsenal? I played for Man City. I've won trophies already in 2 years. I'm not going to go to Arsenal. They don't win out. So let's hope this all changes, and it has to start with tonight. We have to reach a final tonight, and that is what bugs me when I just think, how have we not even been not even been reaching Wembley with Arteta? That is the most annoying thing. And that's why people say, oh, he's a top manager, top elite manager. Top elite managers still reach Wembley, still reach finals, nick a trophy here or there. We haven't been doing anything with this manager, anything. So hopefully this has got to change this season, because I'm telling you now, if it don't, you are going to see Declan Rice leave Arsenal Football Club. William Saliba will get fed up. Gabriel will get fed up. Of course he will. The footballers want to win trophies and look back on their career and say, I won that, I won that, I won that, I won that. They don't want to say to the family, empty, 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 empty. They have a right to win trophies in their career. And if they don't start winning them at Arsenal, they are going to leave this club. It is simple as that. And rightly so. Why wouldn't you? Because they could have a pick of any club they wanted. Real Madrid, any team would want Declan Rice. Any team would want Gabriel, Saliba. Probably most teams would go for Timber. They will not stick around if we don't win something this season. One big player is leaving Arsenal in summer because they'll get fed up. And people say, oh, again, probably immaturity. They've just signed a new contract. Contract means absolutely fuck all. All it means is you're protecting the value of that player. Chinwing, old players don't matter anymore. They aren't playing now. Get with the times, Grandpa. See, there you go. Most pathetic, immature little things like that. Because they ain't got a clue who you are. You don't know anything about my football club. You don't know any history whatsoever. All you are is just one of these obsessed Arteta fans. Well, that is very bad if you don't even know history of your own football club. Wow. Williams, you'll be on 10k before you know it. Well, I don't know about that, William. I started my channel just over a year ago, and I've had a lot of breaks and I didn't do no lives or shorts for about until summer really when I started in January. Then I took a 2 month break just before Christmas, so maybe I would have been on a thousand by now. I don't know. Ball Tricks, how do you feel about the Chelsea game? Ball Tricks, how are you? New to the channel, I think. Please do smash up the likes and subscribe if you can. Trying to get to that 700. I'm a 5 away. Ball Tricks, I don't know. I don't know. I've been saying it, chat. If we play like we did against Aston Villa at second half, Tottenham, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, then we win. No team can handle Arsenal this season when we flick that switch, when we play like we did against those teams I've just said. But I look at bigger pictures and stuff in football, and I'm not just a one-sided, oh yeah, we're brilliant, we're amazing. I look at the old, well, like I just said, I look at the bigger picture, and if we play like we did against Wolves, Everton, Liverpool, Emirates, and Anfield, Man United, Forest, then Chelsea will probably beat us tonight because they'll go at us. And I don't trust Arteta to change formation if we have to change it. So let's just see. But if we turn up like we did against the Villa in second half, it's done. We'll win it. We'll win it. No matter what. Arsenal will beat Chelsea tonight. But if we play like we did against the Wolves, obviously the Man United, the Liverpool at Emirates and Anfield game, then we could probably lose. We probably will lose because Chelsea will be really up for it, I think. They'll want to win a trophy, especially Liam Rosina. So, yeah, I can't be confident with this manager. I really can't. But great question. Yeah, and that's, we like that. We like that. So, Ball Tricks, thank you very much for that question. I wish I could say we'll smash them. But I've seen a lot of games this season from my football team where I'm looking and thinking, how are we playing this bad? We're making Wolves look like a top 10 side. We didn't offer anything against Forest, didn't offer nothing new against Liverpool. Arteta just literally thinks, right, 4-3-3. If it don't work, we will rely on Gabriel Saliba because we have got we've got a world-class defence. There's no getting away from that. We have, and Gabriel Saliba are the best centre-back pairing in world football. Who everybody knows in the chat. William Saliba is my favourite player. I watched him when he went straight back on loan to Saint Etienne. I watched him when he went then on loan to Nice, all in the Ligue, the French league. And then he finished his loan spell at Marseille, and I watched every single game when he played for Marseille. So I've watched Saliba now for fucking hell. Got about 6 years, I think it is. I think I've watched him for now. Something, yeah, right. Yeah, I think it will be actually. So I don't know. I don't know what Arsenal turn up. If Arsenal turn up like we did against Aston Villa second half, Chelsea might as well stay at home because we've got no chance. Because we'll be absolute on it. The intensity, urgency, fast flowing, free passing, quick passing. You know, so much creativity, and we'll be ruthless. And we know how good we are in defence. So Chelsea might as well stay at home. But if we play like we did against obviously Liverpool second half, Emirates, and the Forest game, then you do turn to Arteta and say, now change it. Instead of just standing there like that and thinking, well, it's a 4-3-3. I can't even put two up front for 20 minutes to cause Liam Rosina a different problem, to literally disorganise all Chelsea's defence and think, fucking hell, they're winning more balls, they're attacking more, and every time they do attack, it seems like they've got an extra man. This manager's not capable. We've seen it many games. Arteta just doesn't do that. A top manager would. A top elite manager would just do like that. It's second nature to him. Abdul, 3 more to 700. Let's go, people. Thank you very much, Abs. Big up to my guy. Big up to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody's good. The 32 in the chat. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's well. I am really looking forward to tonight. I'm not fully confident, but I just want to say on Wednesday, we're in a final. We're in a fucking final. Yes. Because it's about time, because we're not reaching finals with this manager at the moment. And I want that feeling again, knowing that we are in a final. But then obviously you've got to win it. But even that, And this is what we shouldn't be saying as Arsenal fans now. We should be past that stage. We should have been reaching finals nearly every season, you know, winning a cup here or there, but we haven't been doing anything apart from challenging twice. So I want that feeling of just to even say we're in a final. Now, if we win the final, obviously, if we do get Man City, I mean, I'm not confident, to be honest with that. On a one-day game against Man City, I'm really not. I just don't know what they could literally turn up and blow us away. And I'm not just saying that, neither they actually could. Because it could just be so defensive on that day and absolutely be full on it with the attacking kind of prowess, what they've got. And they've got plenty. And I will say Cherki as well. He is the bargain signing that summer. I will say Cherki is the bargain signing of the summer. Ryan Nelson fan, 2 more. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for people who smash the likes and subscribed. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, shared your channel with some of my Gooner friends. That's an extra 2 subs you should have, mate. Thank you very much, Sia. Big up to my guy. Go subscribe to Sia as well, people. You should have, mate. Love your channel because you more experienced fans chat better football than younger fans keep. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You know, I can. These young'uns even like question us when we know even the history of our football club. Donald Trump, let's win it today. Absolutely, Donald. Big up to you, my guy. I'm looking forward to this fucker. I really am looking forward to today now. I really am. Because I just want to win. I want to even say we're in a final. Team selection, God knows. God knows what he's going to do. God knows. Is it going to be Victor Gyökeres up front, Kai Havertz, Martinelli going to start, Trossard going to start, Eze going to start, Odegaard? I don't know. I'm baffled. I have no idea. Miggs, Chinwing, you are a complete helmet. Absolutely, Miggs. Rounded helmet head. In other words, Bill End. Dupree, big day today. Absolutely, Dupree, massive day. It is, people. It really is a big day. If we win, we're in a final. And like I just said, it's mad because we shouldn't be saying like we've reached a final, but we haven't been of the last few years. So yeah, man, we have got to do that tonight. We have got to be saying on Wednesday we are in a final, even though we should have been saying that every season. Even if we haven't won a league, we should. Yeah, well, we've reached that final, or we've nicked that cup here and there. Ryan Nelson fan 700. Ryan, thank you very much, and thank you very much to everyone what smashed the likes and subbed. Ryan Nelson fan, big up Rich. Thank you very much, guys. Ryan, big 700. Thank you very much, people. Migs, congratulations, Rich. Thank you very much. Migs, go on, bro. Deserved. Thank you very much, people. 700. Thank you very much, people. Ryan, the house fan. So many people watching. Yeah, I think there were about 33 at one point. Don's Ramp. Big up, Rich. This is the most views I've seen so far. The most I've had, which is a long time ago, was 54, I think it was, last year. And when I've touched the 40s and that. But yeah, I've not had these kind of numbers for it. Like I said, people, I started my channel in January 17th last year. Didn't do any lives or shorts till about summertime. Then towards Christmas, took a 2-month full break off doing lives, just doing shorts. And I've came back on just before Christmas, I think it was. And then now I've been doing more lives this year. So I don't like being bigger. I'm not blowing a trumpet. You just don't know what it could. But I could have maybe been closer to I could have probably been on 800 or something, 800 plus now maybe if I had not took the breaks. But it is what it is. Some people won't like my content, and that is fair play. Some people will, because like we've seen in chat tonight, there's a lot of young Arsenal fans. I mean, the moment you mention it don't matter about old players. Fuck off. If you don't know your history about your football club, you're an absolute wet wipe. You must know your history about football club. Do I know everything about Arsenal? Absolutely not. Is there people that know more about Arsenal than me? Of course there is. More history than me, more up-to-date things than me, find out different things? Of course there is. Do I know a lot of history about Arsenal? Yeah. Do I know recent things? Of course. I know what I know. But I'm not the cleverest when it comes to... Well, I'm not going to use the word cleverest, but I don't know everything about Arsenal. There's people that know more than me. But I know my history because I've watched it. I've studied it. I've seen it. You have to know your history as a football. If you support a football team, you must know a bit of history. You might not have to know everything, but you must know a bit of history. Or it's just like, oh, lazy. Oh, yeah, I follow that team. Oh, do you know anything about that player, you know, with that statue outside Emirates? No, I don't know who he is. I mean, come on, guys, what we're doing, man. Do you know, like I had a guy at my workplace, and we were talking about defenders and stuff and that, and I said to him, and a bit of a dispute, and mentioned about, oh, God, and this is, everyone knows, William Saliba, like I said, is my favourite player, and I said something about, yeah, it's brilliant, William Saliba's great, or something like that, and he says, yeah, best defender we've ever had. I says, what did you just say? He says, he's the best defender, we best defender we ever had. I says, are you taking the piss? Are you talking like a twat? How can he be the best defender we've ever had when he's never even won a league title? I says, I couldn't believe it when I said this, and it was just a typical young Arsenal fan. I said, what about Tony Adams? Sol Campbell? I think he mentioned he knew about... I says, I don't care. I says, what do you mean you don't care? Tony Adams is Mr. Arsenal. 669 appearances, I think it was. 48 goals and 4 league titles. See, I might have even got that wrong. I might be close. I says, and you're telling me Saliba is the best defender Arsenal's ever had? I don't care. I don't care. I says, do you even know who Tony Adams is? I don't care. And I'm just like, you absolute tour. How can you even mention, like, you're an Arsenal fan and you don't even know who Tony Adams is? It's not like I'm asking who David O'Leary is, you know, Frank McClintock, you know, Charlie George, Bob Wills. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. This is what we have got, some of these fans who support Arsenal. It's all to do with glamorising it where they've become a fan on social media. Oh, I'll choose Arsenal because it sells on social media. It sells on YouTube. Yeah, but have you ever done your history? Have you ever looked back at actual club? Do you know what I mean? It is frustrating. And I'll say it's frustrating only when you get people like what's jumped in chat saying, oh, it don't matter about old players, Grandpa. Okay. So, not that all these old players are part of the fabric of Arsenal Football Club then. Yeah, good one, Dick. Abdul 700, Rick, congratulations. Let's go to this final. I'm pumped for tomorrow. Yeah, I am. I mean, it's tonight for me now. I can literally. It is tonight for me. Ryan Arsenal fan. Non-Sarum 4404. Keywords so far. Williams, you never know what to expect with Arsenal. We could be brilliant or piss poor, and that is perfect. Like Williams just said, you do not know what to expect. If we play like we did against Aston Villa second half, Chelsea might as well sit back at home, not even get on the bus, and just stay at home and watch TV because it's done. It's done. Because we'll annihilate them. We'll be so attacking. There'll be so much intensity, so much urgency. There'll be free flowing, fast passing, and we'll take them to cleaners. And we won't probably even concede. But if we play like we have done in the games I've mentioned, and I'm not going through them all again, but the Forest, the Liverpool, home and away, we will potentially lose tonight. So we just don't know, like what Williams just said, what Arsenal are turning up. Migs, true. Debris, and I just want to say, everybody, thank you very much as well, everybody, for subscribing, getting me to 700. Really much appreciated. I really do appreciate it, honestly. People jump in people's chat and want to talk and spend time. It really is good that there's so many people out there what just want to hear themselves be heard. You know what I mean? They've got good points, and if I see them and other people on chats, you know, in other people's channels, and they jump in, and it throws things, and you think, wow, that's a good question or something. It is good that we can connect and talk, you know, because we all want the same thing. We want Arsenal Football Club to win trophies. Now, obviously, you get the obsessed Arteta fans, what are just all in. And there is, you know, there actually is some Arsenal fans, it's just about Mikel Arteta only. That is the affiliation. If he leaves, they will probably go and follow the team who Arteta becomes the manager of, which could be, I don't know, Gillingham under 21s. Dupree, bro, I reckon if we bag first, we'll... Yeah. We'll dictate the momentum. Can't let Chelsea get a spring of confidence. I want us to do better than them. This second leg is personal. I despise them. Yeah, if we score first, I think it's done. I just don't know how Chelsea will even score past us. But I don't know. It depends. Migs, please like and subscribe. Rich is dedicated, always got input and point of view on football. Very honest and passionate footy fan. Thank you very much, Migs. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I don't just talk about Arsenal, people. I love talking about other clubs as well. I did a Newcastle video last year, and I think people know now. I have grew up with Newcastle fans. They're fantastic. I've been on holiday with them, and they. I think I mentioned something about Arteta and Eddie Howe at the time, saying that Eddie Howe is better than Arteta, and Newcastle fans loved it. They were like, "Oh, bro, it's amazing to hear like an Arsenal fan not being all biased and all this with Arteta and all this, and big in Newcastle." I love Newcastle. I honestly want Newcastle to do well, and I mean really well. I like them to win trophies. Obviously, I don't want them to beat Arsenal, but I've got such a big respect for Newcastle. The fans are absolutely quality. They've got a great stadium. They've got some good players. I do like Eddie Howe as a manager, but I will say this. I think Eddie Howe is maybe pushing towards that exit door. I feel he has took Newcastle as far as he can take them. Him and Jason Tindall, his assistant, obviously at Bournemouth together, I do believe they are starting to maybe land on a bit of thin piece of string, and it could be end of the road if they don't end up in a good end of the season. But they're still in competitions, FA Cup, Champions League, and they can still probably, maybe finish maybe 6th, I think. So if they've got a good run at Champions League, a good run at FA Cup and finish 6th, maybe it's not that bad, because they won a trophy last season, first trophy in 69, 70 years, but do they want to go to a next level? I have two mates what personally say bring Jose Mourinho in now to Newcastle, which, Jose Mourinho with Sir Bobby Robson at PSV, Barcelona. So, I don't know. Let's just see on that. Let's just see. But I do believe that he has. I think he's took him as far as he can, and like against Liverpool, Gordon and Barnes and Barnes, Gordon and was it Alenga? There were no Woltemade and Vissa, and I'm thinking, Eddie, man, what are you doing? Surely you're going to want to play Woltemade against Konate and Van Dijk, that physical presence. He would have won probably a few more headers. How do you expect... I know Anthony Gordon scored, it was a very good goal, but how do you expect to match the physicality of Konate and Van Dijk with Anthony Gordon? And I do like Harvey Barnes. I think he's absolutely class. He's probably been Newcastle's best player, I would say, this season. But how do you expect to match that physicality? It's all like, why is Woltemade on bench against Liverpool? They could do with him in air. 100% they could. So, I like Newcastle people. I really do. Like I said, I love the fans. I've got a lot of close friends, Newcastle fans. I've grew up with them, been on holiday with them. But I think it might be time for Eddie Howe to go. And I still believe if we'd had Eddie Howe in the 6 years Arteta's had, with what he's been given to spend, Eddie Howe would have won Arsenal League, because he would have brought the right balance to this football club. I do believe he would have signed a striker and he would have signed a backup for Saka. He would. Donna's Ramp, we do play a bit poor at home. We turn up at away games. Let's see Donna's Ramp. Tonight's massive, mate. It's just massive game this is. I want to say on Wednesday, we're in the final. So, friendly stuff aside, all you Gooners in the chat, hope you bottle this summit and eventually the league. Big up Rich for the 700, but I want to see head loss after Tuesday. Yeah, listen, banter, man. It's great to have. That's another thing. It's brilliant to see. It's great. Man United. I want any fan what supports any club in my chat, all welcome, as long as you don't come out with these immature, pathetic little things. Oh, it don't matter about history. Or, oh, well, Man City, they lost to Brighton. They're not doing good no more. They've won bags and bags of trophies. They've won titles. It's all on Arsenal. The pressure is all on Arsenal. It is this season, or that is it. You know, Man City, yes, they didn't win a trophy last season. They might win a trophy this season. Still might have won the Premier League. But it's always like, oh, well, Man City, they're not doing nothing at the moment. Yeah, but they've won multiple trophies, you know. Like, they'll just deflect it and change it all the time. Like, earlier on, oh, it don't matter about history. Okay, right. Well, that just shows me what kind of football fan you really are with knowledge. And it's dire. Texas, not confidentially knowing which of Arteta's Arsenal... Sorry, not confidently not knowing which of Arteta's Arsenal side will turn up for each game tells you everything you know about 6 years of Arteta. Great point, Texas. That's what I'm saying. You just don't know. Abdul, see you, G7. I'll be here for your tears. Abdul, he. Donald's Rump, will you go to Wembley if we win? I mean, with Ticker, I mean, that will be sorted. And, well, then again, it's not. I'm thinking of May. I'm thinking FA Cup. I don't know, Donald. I don't know. It's about mid-March, I think, isn't it? The the Carabao Cup. Is it 8th? Is it 6th of March or something like that? Or maybe 7th? I can't remember. But I would love to, because I like I said, I've been to Emirates about 5 times, I think it is. I've been to Highbury once. And I haven't been for a long time. Now, I know it sounds daft, but it does put me off going with Arteta being manager. But I'm an Arsenal fan, so it should not be about him. So, Abdul, the only trophy I can win is United. Strand getting his ear cut. So seeing your tears will make my day. Ryan also fan, I remember in the late summer when you had 350. Yeah, right. Listen, mate. Like, honestly, guys, I know I'm blabbing on a little bit, but when I first started YouTube, I thought, right, I'm going for it. I'm just going to make little videos, you know what I mean? Just stand there and talk, whatever. Didn't know what lighting to have behind me. And I'm still learning now. Listen, I'm way off some people. I've got a lot to learn, but it is a learning game. And I started YouTube just doing little videos talking about Arsenal, and it reached summer about 3 seasons ago, when transfer window open. So obviously these topics, these articles flying about everywhere, these news, whatever, do you know what I mean? So I'm like, right, I'm picking summer, etc. And I was just making videos, and I was like, didn't have a clue what to... Well, I knew what to say, because I have been talking about Arsenal literally since I was about 7-year-old, and football, to people on the street, to misters as I call them, the older generation, you know what I mean? I've always done it. And I thought, right, I'm going to go for it, etc. Went for it, just doing little videos, and it would transfer window, obviously, it's summer, and I'm like, just making video, oh, we should sign this player, should sign that player. And I remember doing it and thinking, right, what do I do now? So I had YouTube, I had an Arsenal like kind of badge with my picture, a little square like in the corner, and I just used to upload them. And I remember looking and thinking, oh wow, that's got 5 views in like 6 hours. Normally it were like 2 views, and then next day I'd be like, oh, that's got 12 views in like 3 days or something. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, guys. Didn't know what I was doing. I kept doing it a little bit like that, and I just went, fuck it. I'm no good. Rubbish. I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing with thumbnails. And literally, I know how to do thumbnails now. And obviously, some people's thumbnails are a lot better than mine, but I know how to do thumbnails. And I've only learnt them last year, literally, after starting my channel. But I never knew what I was doing. I didn't know anything about it. And then I just thought, quitting it, stopping. I can't do it because I don't know what I'm doing properly. And I just came off it. I came off YouTube. And then I thought, you know what, last year, January 7th, I'll have another bash. Started doing it. Started with videos. Started doing a few lives in summer. Didn't have a laptop for ages. And then, yeah, your subs just grow. So my advice to anyone, if you want to talk about Arsenal and you're passionate about Arsenal, football, or anything, just set a channel up. Start small, do little videos, do little, like, I don't know, 2-minute videos or something. It might get 10 views or whatever. Then next one might get 20, 30, 50. You might reach 100. Don't hold back. If you're passionate about it, do it. It's massive, globally massive. People can be attracted to it from all over the world. Some people don't like it. Some people just look gone. I've had that. I get that loads of times, of course I will. But some people will be like, I really like this guy. What he's saying. I say that myself, and I'm hearing someone say it. Then, well, what I say, some people might take confidence and set their own channel up, and it's a catapult effect. It just catches on. So anyone wants to start a channel, man. Like, I never thought from when I first started that, what I've just told you, when I first started, and now I'm getting 5 views, then I would probably reach 12 views in a full day, and I'm thinking, wow, that's gone up from 5 to 12. From then saying, absolutely done, not doing it no more. When I first started on the 17th of January, when I first started, I didn't even, and I'm not bullshitting on this, this is deadly serious and all I kept thinking again, when I start again, I'd love to see 50 views on a video. I'd love to see it. I didn't even think of one subscriber. Like, I didn't, like, imagine someone would subscribe to my channel, and then I just looked and it said, 1 subscriber, and I'm like, well, who is it? I've got a subscriber. I've actually got 1 subscriber. What happens now? I didn't have a clue, people. And that was honestly the 17th of January when I started. I probably might have got a subscriber maybe a week after I first started or something like that. And then I was like, 5 subscribers, and I'm thinking, oh, let me get to 10. And then it's 20, and then it's 50, it's 100, and then I did a Newcastle video and a Leeds United video. That blew my channel up, kind of, like, got about 40, 50 plus subscribers. And then when it reached 100, I'm like, so yeah, I really do appreciate, honestly, like, because and I'm not kidding what I've just said and all that. I actually did think, when I start again, I'm going to go for it a bit better, work on things. But all I kept thinking is I'd love to see 50 views on a video, not think of 1 subscriber, and then when it just goes 5, 1, 5, 10, and then, yeah. So really much appreciated, everybody, for who's, since I've started, been liking the channel, smashing the likes and subscribing and sharing it or whatever. Really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. New people in the chat. So yeah, honestly, and I'm not just saying that. I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much, everybody. And if you want to start your own channel, please take my advice and just go for it. Go for it. Learn things. Like I said, when I first started, I thought, well, how am I going to do thumbnails? Someone kind of close to me was helping me a little bit. And I'm like, but I need to be doing it Zen. So then I thought, I'll have a go. And obviously at first started, I was shit, and then I got better and better. I'm still learning things now. I'm still learning how to do more thumbnails. I'm still learning things like laptop. I didn't have a laptop for about 10 years. And I'm not the best with computers. And I'm coming up against things now, like when I'm trying to start live. I'm having to unplug my webcam. Make sure I've reset my settings for my model of my webcam. And it's, I don't know, I'm having to do it every time I come on. Like tonight, I'm meant to be live an hour before I go on. But I'm having to test shoot, like to put a test out there, to then go into the studio to see if it's working, see if my cam's working. Sorry, my mic. And I don't know what's happened. Because I've never had these problems before, ever. I meant to go on Bruce Banana last Thursday with Shane Gooner, the legend, make my debut. I got on there with Shane, Jess's Arsenal, BBK Sports, and Normski. I was literally there. Mic's not working, mate. I thought, shut, no, still not working. And Shane asked me about the Carrot and Matty game. Next minute, I'm chucked back into changing rooms, doors locked, football boots off, couldn't even score a goal on my debut. So that pissed me off. Because I could have made my debut last Thursday. But then me and Darkside did a channel. Darkside did a collab. Me, Darkside and Kurdish. And it were working, the mic were working, but there was echo interference, so I had to keep muting it every time I wasn't talking because it was echoing with Darkside, so that bugged me. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning in ways I wish I didn't have to keep doing that, but hopefully it stops and things are just crystal clear. Yeah, I remember in the late summer when you had 350. Yeah, thank you very much, Ryan, Arsenal fan. Thank you very much. Honestly, really appreciate it, everybody. Texas, congrats on 700 subs. Next stop, 1,000 onwards and upwards. Yep. You say to yourself, you can't get 1,000 this year. Not happening. But you just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen, do you? That's the thing. YXNGH, low-key scared, we will feel the pressure against Chelsea. There we go. YXNGH, see, this is what we keep saying because this is what we've seen with this team so many times. We don't know what's going to turn up. KK700, congratulations, Rich, thank you very much. YXN, unstop yapping, interact with the chat. Listen, I do go on. And right, also fan, Tony Adams is the GOAT. I wish I watched him. I got to see him at Highbury when we beat Wimbledon 5-0. I'm sure he played that game. Abs, SYN, he's been interacting. Yeah, I never stop interacting. But I know what you mean. I do waffle. Everybody does on chats. Of course I do. Channel, sorry. William Holmes. Exactly. YXN. 20 years time, these current players will become old players. Yep, and this is what Gabriel. That's what Saliba's saying. If him and Gabriel want to be classed as legends, they have to win Premier League title. It's simple as that. We want to look in, like, say, 10 years time and say, legends, mate. Gabriel and Saliba, absolute legends and won trophies for us. We don't want to see them leave, maybe start of the summer or the following summer. We do not want to see these players start leaving. Otherwise, we will have to start again. Hello, XYZ. Yup, we will be talking about them and hopefully the trophies they won. Absolutely. XYZ. Raya has to start tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, I think we have to go strong tomorrow. I really do. Mate, if we can bring the Arsenal identity, hunger and aggression into this team with the defence, boy, we'd be on top. That is a brilliant point, Migs. That's what I'm saying. If we had the 97 Invincible, that attacking, so much intensity in nearly every game, intensity, urgency, the fast passing, free-flowing, fucking hell. I think we could do an Invincible. But then again, Arteta would probably stop that because he would not change things if needed to. YXN, Calafiore, Nkape, Gabriel Saliba, Timber, Zubi, Rice, Eze, Trossard, Gyökeres, Madueke. I like that. That's not bad. No Odegaard. I like that. I do like that. Starting 11, I reckon. I'm going to wrap this up, people, in about 3 minutes. See you, old United boy. Garnacho to bag a hat-trick tomorrow. Let's go. He scored 2 against us, man. YXN, no chance. I think we've got to be careful of Pedro. I really do. And Fernandes, he is starting to score goals for Chelsea. He has really turned up this season, and it looks like Real Madrid might maybe come back in again. It's Doncaster. See, you are more delusional than most Arsenal fans. See, he's a good one, mate. He really is. He's having a great laugh with us. Arsenal fan Eddie R will go to Atletico Madrid. That's interesting. That is interesting. YX, Newcastle couldn't turn over Man City. No, I don't think they will. But unlikely. Newcastle could. No, I don't think they will, to be honest. I don't think they will. I think Man City's going to be really pissed off, to be honest. See, Donald, he did get a brace that time, didn't he? I don't rate him, but seeing rubbish players give you a lot of tough time is funny. YX. No English manager has won the Prem. AFC. CN Zook. Hey Rich, big up to you, my guy. Good to see you in the chat, brother. Hope you're well. Good to see you in the chat. AFC. On a good note, Zinni has left yet for 1.5 whopping million. Wow. Well, sometimes when we sell players, it really isn't. But I hope Andre Berta starts changing that, let me tell you. William Evans, Pep has nothing to prove to anyone. He's been very successful, absolutely. And he's someone who will put his hands up and just walk. End of season. That's what he's like. March 22, 2026 is the AFL Cup final. FA Cup final is on May. Yeah, FA Cup is always on May. March 22nd. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad. FC Tonali was never realistic. Arteta don't buy players. No, not a chance were we going to get Tonali today. You go to Newcastle. It's never going to happen. If you wanted Tonali, let's say yesterday now, Newcastle's just going to turn around and say, your starting bid will be 70 million and they would push you to about 85. Not a chance, but obviously Egal were reporting. I looked at it and I thought, no, absolutely not a chance would we get Tonali on deadline day. And let me change that actually, I think 70 million has been kind. I think Newcastle would say, well, if you want him today, you're paying 90 million. It's straight up. They would have literally battered us when it comes to trying to get Tonali. They would have owned us, mate. Not a prayer. No way. Tonali is like their controller, who's got a bit of a defensive side to his game. He likes to break into box sometimes, and he controls things. He's level-headed. Donald's Rum, Zinni left for 1.5 million. I don't know if that's a good rate. So I mean 1.5. Fucking embarrassing that is. Andre Burt has got to start changing that. Aaron talks Arsenal. Big up Rich. Aaron, big up to my guy. And this guy, people, which I know you're all subscribed to anyway, he was the first person I made my debut with going on someone else's channel. So thank you very much for that, Aaron. Big up to my guy. Hope you're well, brother. Arteta 8 in University. Hello, I'm new here. I've never seen you before. Are you a top gooner? What's your take tonight's game? I am not a top gooner. I do not like Mikel Arteta. So Arteta hate. I think you might be one of us, my guy. I trust me. Ask people in chat if I'm a top gooner. I am far from a top gooner. I do not like Mikel Arteta. If he wins the Premier League, I still would want him sacked. Because he has turned he's lost our attacking identity. Literally. Don't even get us to Wembley, which I hope that changes now. I want to say on Wednesday, we are at Wembley. Because enough is enough. He has got to win that Premier League or Champions League or he's out. Sacked. Should be gone. AFC, well past Zinni, get wages gone. Yeah, that's it. Get him off that wage bill. Abdul Arteta 8, and he is one of us. Not a top gooner. Ryan Arsenal fan, Arteta 8. No, it's just level-headed Arsenal fans. Absolutely. Arteta 8. Okay. Okay. Well, good luck, man. There are so many Arsenal content creators, more than any club. Yeah, but there's a lot of wet wipes as well, to be honest with Arteta 8. There's like all these... Oh... We've just had some chat. You mentioned about Arsenal and you mentioned history. Oh, it don't matter about history, grandpa. Oh, it don't matter. Fuck off. If you don't know history about your own football club, then there's something wrong. You don't have to know everything, but you should know history about your club. Some history about your own football club, no matter what. Dot Seymour, big up Rich and chat. Dot Seymour, big up to my guy. Hope you are well. Migs, your Rich dropped a link to your YouTube on Reddit. People looking for football streams and Arsenal talk. Thank you very much, Migs. Much appreciated. And big up to everybody who's in chat as well. Arteta 8, use the best looking fonts for your thumbnails. Add a beautiful and vibrant colours, but not too much. Arteta 8, use the best looking fonts. Yeah. Yeah, some of my thumbnails are not bad, I think. Some of them are okay. Some of them you can't get them the way you want them. AFC, I still buy Still by what I said a while back. Big Gabby will end his career at Arsenal. You think so? You think that, AFC? I don't know, mate. Like I said, if these big players are not winning trophies, they're going to want to leave the club. They will be. They not. You know, you can't say end of your career, and say, yeah, I was actually a world. Even though I do say Gabriel and Saliba are world class, but then someone could just turn around and say to me, yeah, but they've not won anything, and their argument is fair. Do you know what I mean? They've got to win trophies. So, like I said, if we do not win that Premier League or Champions League this season, there could be big problems coming. Right, also found I know Big Gabby is nowhere near, but it's Big Gabby, our version of Tony Adams. I mean, I know what you're saying, Ryan, but it's hard to even relate any player at the moment to the old ones when these have not won anything. They haven't even reached finals, a lot of them. Do you know what I mean? AFC, agree, is like Tony. But you say this, and I have noticed this about 2 years ago. You watch the way William Saliba brings that ball out from the back, and he looks like Tony Adams because he's like that. He's got his arms back like that, and his shoulders are like a good posture, and that's just what Tony Adams did. He used to have his arms back when he comes out like that. If you just watch the way Tony Adams used to bring that ball out, or he would lean, Saliba does the exact same. He's got his arms always back like that, like straight shoulders all the time. I don't believe where's that just gone? I don't believe everyone voted at the club for Martin. No, did they bollocks? That's an absolute. No chance. That's shit. That's just all obsessed Arteta fans just glamorising it and making crap up. I don't believe everyone voted at the club for Martin Odegaard to be the captain. I feel like Mikel Arteta forced the vibe. Yeah, he did. And the players to vote. Yeah, it's a load of rubbish, Arteta. Absolute shit. That is bullshit. Ryan Arsenal fan, yeah. But because you've got that many obsessed Arteta fans, they will flip that. Well, everybody voted Martin Odegaard at the club. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Some of them are that immature. It's crazy. Martin Odegaard is the weakest captain in football. Ryan Arsenal, yeah. Jez's Arsenal, smash the like, bro. Keep up the good work. Jez, much appreciated, my guy. Thank you very much. Hopefully, Jez, I can start maybe jumping on a stream here now. I did my first, well, you know, on the Bruised Banana, it didn't work, but I'm still going through I don't know why it is. Like, I've not had these problems with my mic or anything, but every time I start a live, I'm having to reset my mic, unplug my cable. So I don't know what's happening, but hopefully when it's consistently fixed, I can jump on with you and obviously get my debut on Bruised Banana. But much appreciated, Jez. Absolute legend. People, I know you're already subscribed to Jez, so I don't even need to say it. So thank you very much for that, Jez. Much appreciated, my guy. Real one, legend. Otete, Jez in the house. Absolutely, Jez is a legend. AFC, Gabby for captain. I'm Declan Rice for captain, but I do agree it should be Gabby, if not Declan Rice. AFC, then Rice. I'm going the other way around. Rice and Gabby. So I mean, I don't want to compare any current players to our old players. They need to win big trophy for their own good. Absolutely, Summoner, I do agree with that very much. Summoner, Odegaard's Ed seems to be with Norway since they are playing for the first time in 18 years in a World Cup, I guess. Maybe. Right, everybody, I have reached the end of... I did not expect to be staying on for nearly 3 hours. I thought we were only going to do about an hour and a half. AFC, Odegaard suits them for merchandise, pretty boy. Absolutely. Everybody, just want to say thank you very much for everybody who's joining chat. It's been lit tonight. I've hit some numbers. I've hit, like I said, I've hit 50s before it chat, but it's gone down fast tonight. I've kept it in around about the 20s, late 20s, and touched into 30s. So much appreciated to everybody who's been in the chat. It's been lit. And I want to say a massive thank you for everyone who smashed the likes up and subscribe to my channel. Much appreciated. And I want to say on Wednesday, meaning tomorrow, we have now got ourselves into a final because this manager, 6 years officially in charge, 2 times challenging, only 2 times challenging, because last season he got dog walked by Arnslot in his first season from coming from the Dutch Eredivisie, managing Feyenoord, Go Ahead Eagles and AZ Alkmaar. Didn't even challenge last season. Won FA Cup, 6 years in charge, 980/1.3 billion spent. He needs to win that Premier League or Champions League, or he has to be sacked. I never wanted to be at first place. There were talk of him before Unai Emery. I said, do not bring him to this club, but it happened. This is his last chance. He's a stubborn, smug prick. I still don't like him. I won't like him if he wins the Premier League, and I will still want him to get sacked because he has took Arsenal's attacking identity away from our football club. So, tonight, I want this game won. It will breed confidence into these players to take us through into the league as well. And if we win, we can literally say for the first time, even though we should have been saying this nearly every season, we're in the final. We're in the final. So thank you very much, everybody. And big up to everybody who's new in the channel as well and subscribed. Really much appreciated. Today, big up everyone. Meg 705 sub. Let's go. 95 left. Wow. Thank you very much, everybody. Much appreciated. FC, big up Rich and all. Texas, good night from Dallas. Yep, Dallas. Love Texas, love America. Abdul, good night, Rich and the chat. Thank you very much, everybody. Peace out. Take care and enjoy the rest of your night.